She is a sophomore. The forwards are 13, Ellen Hayner, a sophomore, and number 23, Erilyn O'Brien. She is a freshman. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Troy Veneman, assisted by Keelan Laird and Olivia Lynn. Starting at the guards, number 10, Severa Mosier. She is a sophomore. Number 23, J.C. Cole, a sophomore. And number 12, Jalen Laird. She is a sophomore. At the forwards for the Orioles, number 13, Maddie Lynn. She is a sophomore. And number 23, Josephine Ewing, a sophomore. Orioles and the Spartans getting set for action. Again, a big shout out to Pierre Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, as well as to House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Looking at action in the area tonight, you have boys JV Varsity Basketball. Mason County Central's at Onekama. Also, Whitehall is at Manistee. Girls JV Varsity Basketball action. Besides the game here, you have Lake City at Hart. Boys Varsity Basketball tonight, Mason County Eastern at Cadillac Heritage. And bowling, which took place at 3:30 this afternoon. That's when the first frame was bowled. Ravenna at Mason County Central. That took place at Spartan West. Tomorrow's action in boys JV Varsity Basketball, Ludington at Montague, Ravenna at Hart, Manistee at Frankfort, Shelby at North Muskegon. And here we go with the tip-off in this girls JV basketball game. The Orioles and the Spartans getting set to do battle tip controlled by Ludington. Coming down with the ball, Maddie Lynn has it now, loses it out of bounds. We have our first turnover of the game, just 7 seconds in. Mason County Central in their blue jerseys. They have yellow lettering and numerals trimmed in white. Ludington in their white jerseys. Orange lettering and numerals trimmed in black. And we have our first foul of the game. And it will be called on the Orioles. Number 33, Josephine Ewing. 7:46 to go, opening quarter. No score. Ludington and Mason County Central. Good inbound pass there to the Spartans, Ellen Hayner. Now to Aubrey Shy. Shy's pass goes out of bounds. It was intended there for Jordan Melvin. It'll be Ludington basketball. 7:37 to go, opening quarter. Ludington and Mason County Central. Should be a good crowd here tonight at Hawley Gym, even though it is a little bit chilly out there. Then again, it is Michigan, and it is December 18th. All right, now we have a jump ball, possession arrow to the Spartans of Mason County Central. We'd like to thank Indian Summer. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Indian Summer Co-op, the exclusive sponsor of our Player in the Spotlight segment during the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show. Here's a three-pointer up, no good there. That was put up by Aubrey Shy, and with the ball for the Orioles is number 12, I almost said Keelan. No, it's Keelan's younger sister, Jalen Laird. Now there's a pass to J.C. Cole, and we're going to have a foul called on the Spartans, number 10, Jordan Melvin. Ludington basketball, J.C. Cole has it. Cole will give it now to Laird. Laird back to Cole. They're playing a little pitch and catch. Now over to Mosier. Mosier to Ewing on the baseline. Back to Mosier. Cole. Now to Lynn. Nice pass from Lynn to Laird. Laird shot, no good. Rebound to the Spartans, number 12, Aubrey Shy. She'll bring the ball up court. Shy will give it now to Keely O'Hara. O'Hara guarded tightly there by Laird. Spartans working it, and now a traveling violation called on Mason County Central. Folks, Lundquist Furniture is West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. Ludington with the basketball. Mosier has it. Mosier now to Cole. Cross-court pass from Cole to Laird. They'll work it now to Lynn. Lynn back to Laird. Now to Cole. Ewing to Mosier. Mosier drive, shot up, in and out, no good. Foul, however, is called on the Mason County Central Spartans. Raven Thomas. She'll check into the Oriole lineup. Ludington works it inside. Laird, her shot no good. Ball ends up in the hands of Cole. Now to Mosier, back to Laird. Laird shot up, good. Jalen Laird gets the first points of this game. 5:30 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington up 2-0. Shy with it for the Spartans. Shy now to O'Hara. Back to Shy. She'll drive, stops, pop, shot up, no good. Ball is retrieved there by J.C. Cole of the Orioles. She'll get it ahead now to Maddie Lynn. Lynn back to Cole. Cole now to Mosier. To Cole, now to Thomas. She feeds it there to Laird. Her shot no good. Rebound fought for, and coming away with it is Shy for the Spartans. Shy loses the ball, and now J.C. Cole has it for Ludington. She'll give it to Mosier. Ball's batted away there by Shy, out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. Into the Spartans lineup number 3, J.C. Meyer. 4:44 to go, opening quarter. Ludington 2, Mason County Central nothing. Spartan is coached by Brent Lyon, Ludington graduate. There's a shot put up by Lynn, no good. She had a return shot, also no good, and now the Spartans have the ball. J.C. Meyer with it. Meyer guarded by Raven Thomas. Now over to O'Hara. She'll give it back now to Meyer. Meyer drives in the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound to Jalen Laird. Laird will outlet it now to Severa Mosier. Cole to Mosier, now to Thomas. They'll get it inside there, nice pass. But Lynn is going to be called for the traveling violation. Orioles did a nice job getting that ball down in the paint, but a traveling violation called. Coach Brent Lyon wants and gets a timeout. 4:04 to go in this opening quarter. Ludington 2, Mason County Central nothing. And we're going to see if this is a... Well, irregardless, folks, we're going to stay right here and tell you about Groundworks Landscaping. Groundworks Landscaping is located at 5634 West Dewey Road. Their vast and professional myriad of job services include outdoor improvements, landscaping and subcontracting, excavation, drainage from heavy rains and gutter issues, hardscaping, site work, also decorative concrete work, hauling and delivery of landscape materials, irrigation services, and retaining walls. Groundworks Landscaping gives free estimates, and they can be reached by calling 231-690-3969. Their website can be found at groundworksmi.com. That's groundworksmi.com. Also, a shout out to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar, open Monday through Thursday, 4 to 8 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 4 to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of the delicious items on their menu. They are located at 502 West Loomis Street, right across from the Ludington Marina. You can follow them on Facebook and learn more about their specials and other important information. That's Crown and Cork Restaurant. Back to action here at Hawley Gym. Ludington 2, Mason County Central nothing. Mason County Central basketball. J.C. Meyer has it. Meyer to O'Hara. Now to Shy. Shy will give it to Meyer. They'll work it inside now. That's Arlene O'Brien. I'm sorry, it's Arlene O'Brien. And she loses it out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. Here come the Orioles. They're up 2-0, 3:38 to go, opening quarter. Thomas has it. Her shot on the way. Good. Raven Thomas from about 12 feet out. Nothing but net. Ludington 4, Mason County Central nothing. Girls JV basketball action. J.C. Meyer with it. Meyer. They'll work it inside. Back out. Here's a three-point attempt up. No good there. That was shy. And it ends up in the hands of Severa Mosier. We're down to 3:01 to go in the opening quarter. The Orioles up 4-0. Mosier with the ball. Laird, she'll take the shot up. No good. Ball fought for. And the Spartans come away with it. That was Keely O'Hara. And now she'll give it to Aubrey Shy. Shy. So O'Hara. Here's a steal. J.C. Cole with the steal for the Orioles. Shot up and good. J.C. Cole with the steal. Takes it end to end and gets the basket. And the Spartans with the ball. Ludington up 6-0. 2:21 to go in this opening quarter. There's a shot from the baseline up, no good. J.C. Meyer and Jalen Laird has it for Ludington. Laird still on the dribble. Now to Thomas. She'll take the shot. Good! A three-pointer for Raven Thomas. Boom! Nothing but net. She tickles the twines, and Ludington up 9-0 with 1:55 to go in this opening quarter. Scoop Hansen with you on the play-by-play call, joined by Julia Habman, our technical engineer for the OSN and 102.7 WMOM, and also with us, Claire Allen, our OSN camera woman. We'll be joined by Big Country Matthew Westhouse during the varsity game. He'll be doing color commentary. Oriole foul called on Raven Thomas. 1:50 to go in the opening quarter. J.C. Meyer with the ball for the Spartans. Meyer now will give it up to Shy. And now a foul will be called on the Orioles' J.C. Cole. Folks, Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee is our exclusive post-game sponsor, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Spartans with the basketball. Ludington with a 9-0 lead. There's a three-pointer up and off the mark there by Shy. Cole with the rebound now. She'll get it ahead to Laird. Laird back to J.C. Cole, and now J.C. Cole is going to draw the foul, and it'll be called on the Spartans' Aubrey Shy. Into the Orioles lineup, number 42, Allison Brandt. She is a freshman. Checking into the Spartans lineup, number 30. And it never ceases. Always seem to have one number we don't have on the roster. All right, Ludington with the basketball. There's a baseline jump. Nice looking shot right there. Great form. And drilling that far baseline shot was the Orioles' Maddie Lynn for her first points of the game. Ludington up 11-0. Foul called on the Orioles, number 11, Raven Thomas. 1:07 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington up 11-0. At the free throw line for the Spartans of Mason County Central, number 12, Aubrey Shy. Shy's first free throw is up and no good. Into the Orioles lineup, number 35, Kelsey Bowman. She's a freshman. Also checking in for the Orioles is number 5, and that is Charlie Morse. Good thing my memory is somewhat still intact. Even though it's not on the roster, I remember Charlie does wear jersey number 5. Second free throw also no good. Ludington basketball. 1 minute left in this third quarter. There's a steal by Shy. Her shot is no good, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. Folks, Safe Harbor Credit Union is our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. You can visit Safe Harbor Credit Union at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. First free throw is good by Shy. 56 seconds to go, opening quarter. Ludington 11, Mason County Central 1. Into the Oriole lineup, number 30, Isla Veneman. Second free throw, no good. We have a lane violation, however, on the Orioles, so Shy will get another attempt. And she makes good on that retry right there, so Shy gets both free throws. Ludington up 11-2, 54 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Now we have a timeout. Ludington, it's a full timeout. 52 seconds to go, opening quarter. Girls JV basketball action. Ludington 11, Mason County Central 2. Back after these messages, you are listening and watching to the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back, Oriole Nation. Girls JV basketball action. Ludington up 11-2 over the Mason County Central Spartans. There's a baseline shot by Shy, no good. Spartans get the basketball right back with 37 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Aubrey Shy with it. Ball's deflected and out of bounds. It will be Ludington basketball with 27 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Orioles are up 11-2. With the ball for Ludington, Allison Brandt. Brandt now to Bowman. Brandt to Morse. Now to Brandt. To Lynn at the free throw line. Nice pass there to Veneman. She'll give it back to Lynn now. To Morse. Morse pass deflected there, but Ludington gets it right back. Morse with it. They're not going to get a shot off. Ludington does not a good clock awareness right there. They did not get a shot off. But at the end of one from Hawley Gym, your score, the Ludington Orioles 11, the Mason County Central Spartans 2. Back in 60 seconds after these messages from our fine sponsors right here on the Oriole Sports Network.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. We're through one quarter here in girls JV basketball action. Ludington up over Mason County Central 11-2. On the court for the Orioles, you have Laird, Cole, Bowman, Mosier, and Lynn. Laird with the basketball. Now to Cole. Bowman works it inside. Lynn, shot up no good, but she draws the foul. Great passing there by the Ludington Orioles. They were patient, and they made some nice passes. And going to the free throw line will be Maddie Lynn. On the court for the Spartans right now, you have... First shot is good there by Lynn, by the way. You have number 11, Keely O'Hara. You have number 12, Aubrey Shy. Second shot also good, so 2 free throws for Maddie Lynn. You have number 3 out there, J.C. Meyer. Also, number 10, Jordan Melvin. And the last Spartan out there is 23, that's Arlene O'Brien. There's a drive by Shy, no good. Rebound to Lynn, and she'll outlet it now to Severa Mosier. Ludington up 13-2, 7:24 to go in this opening half. Lynn with it. To Cole, now to Mosier. Mosier to Laird, shot up, no good. Ball fought for, coming away with it for the Spartans, number 3. That's J.C. Meyer, her shot, no good. Rebound to Laird. Jalen Laird will bring the ball up court. Laird, about an 8-footer, no good. Rebound, Bowman, good! Kelsey Bowman. And actually, that initial shot there by Laird, that was more like an 11-footer, folks. Don't want to cheat her on that. That was out a little bit farther than 8 foot. There's a steal there. Ludington up 15-2. A steal by Mosier. Severa Mosier to Bowman. Bowman, nice pass. Oh, and the basket's good. Maddie Lynn with the basket. Beautiful pass there from the Orioles' Kelsey Bowman. She gets the assist, and she's fouled, and Lynn will go to the free throw line. Orioles up 17-2, 6:32 to go in the opening half. Erlyn O'Brien checks back into the Spartan lineup. Lynn at the free throw line. Free throw is up and good. 7 points in the first half for Maddie Lynn. Ludington up 18-2. Spartans with the basketball. J.C. Meyer has it. Meyer now to Shy. Shy will drive baseline, shot no good. Ball batted out of bounds. Last touched by the Orioles, Severa Mosier. Folks, Benedict's Auto Center has been providing the best in auto body repairing and painting in our area. Let me rephrase that. Since the 1940s. Mike can be reached at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Make sure you take it easy on the roads out there, folks, too, with that colder weather and that white stuff we got out there. Roads were a bit slick this morning. Yeah, definitely. Hey, there's a three-pointer. Aubrey Shy with a three-pointer right there. And your score right now is 6:03 to go in this second quarter. Ludington 18, Mason County Central 5. I'd like to send a shout out to all of Oriole Nation that's tuned in, as well as all of Spartan Nation who may be tuned in tonight as well. Ludington up 18-5, 6:02 to go in the second quarter. Mosier with the ball now. They'll work it down there, trying to get it down low to Lynn, and it's deflected, and here come the Spartans. Shy with the ball. Ball batted out of bounds. 5:49 left in the opening half. Again, the Orioles with an 18-5 lead. Big Country will be joining me for the varsity game. He'll be doing color commentary. Looking forward to that. Into the Oriole lineup, number 42, Allison Brandt. All right, back to action here with 5:41 to go in this second quarter. Ludington on top, 18-5. There's a steal by Maddie Lynn, and now she gets her pocket picked right there by the Spartans' Aubrey Shy. All right, folks, just got some confirmed news at tomorrow night at Montague. Big Country, Matthew Westhouse is going to be doing color commentary with me for the boys' varsity game. So back-to-back nights, you folks will get Big Country as your color commentary man here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. You also have Julia Habman as your technical engineer and Claire Allen as your OSN camera woman. There's a shot up no good there by Laird, out of bounds. It will be Spartan basketball. Josephine Ewing back into the Oriole lineup, and into the Spartan lineup, returning number 13, Ellen Hayner. Shy will trigger the ball in. She gets it into Hayner. Hayner now down the lane, ball batted away. It will be Spartan basketball. .5:03 remaining, second quarter. Spartan basketball. Now we'll have a foul called on the Orioles, number 42, Allison Brandt. Into the Oriole lineup, number 41, Madison Van Sickle. Ludington up, 18-5. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. With the ball for the Spartans, number 12, Aubrey Shy. Now O'Hara will give it, and to Ellen Hayner, her shot no good. We have a foul on the floor. It's called on Ewing. Returning to the Spartan lineup, number 3, J.C. Meyer. Now we'll have a violation there. Out of bounds line, inbounds line. And the Orioles have the basketball. Laird with it. She comes right between 3 Spartans. Now there's bodies banging all over the place out there. Last touch by the Orioles, out of bounds. It'll be Spartan basketball. 4:38 to go in this opening half. The Orioles were up 11-2 at the end of the first quarter. Shot on the way, no good there by the Spartans, number 10, Jordan Melvin. Jalen Laird has the ball. Laird will kick it back now to Mosier. Mosier, Van Sickle, nice pass. Oh, sweet pass there from Madison Van Sickle to Josephine Ewing, who gets the basket. Give the assist to Van Sickle. Ludington up 20-5. There's a shot put up by Shy, no good. Ball out of bounds, and it will be Oriole basketball. Hey, folks, Ludington Paint and Glass have been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source. Oh, there's a nice pass right there. Shot a little bit short right there by Ewing. But LPG has been your source for all of your projects, again, since 1948, and they are proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. You can call Matt Ewing at LP&G at 843-8250. Spartans with the basketball, 3:30 to go in this second quarter. Ball deflected right there by Laird, and it's a steal by the Orioles. Here comes Mosier with it. Mosier to Laird. She'll swing it now to Brandt. Now the ball's batted out of bounds. It will be Oriole basketball. Back into the Oriole lineup, number 11, Raven Thomas. She is a freshman. And number 35, Kelsey Bowman. She is also a freshman. Orioles up 20-5. Back into the Spartan lineup, number 11, Keely O'Hara. Bowman with it. Bowman still with it. Now to Thomas. She'll give it to Mosier. Bowman Bowman, nice pass. Basket up, no good there by Ewing. Ball out of bounds. Last touched by the Orioles, I do believe, yes. .257 to go. Second quarter. Orioles up 20-5. Shy, shot up, no good. And it ends up in the hands of Severa Mosier. Mosier, a little too much on that pass right there. She had she had Thomas and Brandt both breaking right there. And there was nothing in front of them except for the hoop. Pass had just a little bit too much on it. Back the other way, shot up and in for J.C. Meyer. Ludington 20, Mason County Central 7. There's a pass that's picked off right there by Shy. She'll work it down in. A shot up, no good there by Meyer. Rebound to Bowman. Ball deflected, and now Meyer has it again. Her shot, no good. Coming away with it, and Coach Troy Veneman wants and gets a timeout for his girls. Ludington 20, Mason County Central 7. And it's a 30-second timeout, but we're going to stay right here and tell you about Team Jamie Loney, 5-star real estate. If you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5-star real estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone at 231-343-4598 today. That's Team Jamie Loney, 5-star real estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. 2:12 remaining in the opening half. Ludington 20, Mason County Central 7. The front end of a girls JV, girls varsity doubleheader here from venerable Hawley Gymnasium. Tomorrow night we'll be at Montague for boys basketball. That'll be boys JV and boys varsity basketball. The Orioles and the Wildcats doing battle. Ball deflected, touched last by the Orioles. A rare road game. In fact, it'll be the first road game of the season for the boys. Oh, I'm sorry. Second road game of the season. I don't really count the game. Julia did a great job. She's my technical engineer. She said, hey, Scoop, what about we were on the road for the game at Mason County Central? I said, you are correct. Yes, 8 miles to the east of us. All right, our second road game. A little bit farther this time, 41 miles away in Montague. 41 miles to the south. Well, I got to add a few miles to that. That's just 41 to the town of Montague, and then you get to their gym. So looking forward to heading to Montague tomorrow. All right, right now back here at Hawley, we have 1:38 to go in this opening half. Ludington on top 20-7 at the free throw line for the Spartans will be number 3, J.C. Meyer. Her first free throw is no good. Into the Oriole lineup, number 5, Charlie Morse. Also number 12, Jalen Laird. And number 13, Maddie Lynn. .138 to go, opening half. Ludington up 20-7. Second free throw is up and in by J.C. Meyer. Orioles up 20-8. 1:35 to go. Lynn with it, and now Lynn will be called for the travel. She just dragged that back big toe a little bit, looked like Big Country. Dragged that back foot just a little bit, enough to be a traveling violation right there. You never did that, did you? No. All right, here we go. Orioles up 20-8, 1:26 to go, second quarter. Mason County Central with the basketball. Baseline jumper up and in by Aubrey Shy. Good chance that her brother, Will Shy, went over 1,000 points last year for the Mason County Central Spartans, might be tuned in to the OSN watching this one. If he is, a big OSN shout out to Will Shy. There's a steal by the Spartans. Shot is up, no good right there. The steal was made by J.C. Meyer. She was fouled, however. Foul called on the Orioles, number 11, Raven Thomas. 58 seconds left in the opening half. Ludington up by 10, 20-10. First free throw is good. Into the Spartans lineup. Number 30, Layla Cloutier. Second free throw also good by J.C. Meyer. 20-12 as the Spartans cut into this Oriole lead. Laird with it. Her pass picked off right there by Shy. Shy will bring the ball up court. Still with it now. She'll give it up to her teammate, Keely O'Hara. Now the pass thrown out of bounds, and it'll be Oriole basketball with 36 seconds left in the opening half. Allison Brandt checks into the Oriole lineup. Raven Thomas will take a seat on the bench and get a breather. Ball's triggered in by Charlie Morse. Laird with it. Morse back to Laird. Laird about a 13-footer up and good! Jalen Laird with the basket. She's got 4. Ludington up 22-12. 16-footer up, no good there by O'Hara. Ball fought for, Shy with it, and now Shy is going to draw the foul with 10.8 seconds remaining in this opening half. Foul called on the Orioles, Kelsey Bowman. Aubrey Shy at the free throw line. Anybody checking in there with us, Julia? All right. First free throw is no good. Susan Mann says, go Orioles. Patrick Hayner, big Oriole fan, says, let's go Lady Orioles. And then also we've got Yo Lynn. Good job, Maddie Lynn. Evan Claveau says, go Mason County Central. Lene Miller, watching from Port Isabel, Texas, says, go MCC. Got a few other, of course, Rochelle and Ella Higgins from Carlisle, Arkansas. Second free throw was good by the Spartans. Good to see a lot of Spartan Nation tuned in to the Oriole Sports Network. Shot was put up there by Laird, no good. And there's the buzzer, and at the half at Hawley Gym, your score. Girls JV basketball action, the Ludington Orioles 22, the Mason County Central Spartans 13. We're going to step aside right now, and you're going to hear these messages that from our fine sponsors right here on the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports. Stay tuned.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Julia Havman, and Claire Allen, the Oriole Sports Network. A bird's eye view of local sports. A bit later, we'll have Big Country Matthew Westhouse with us doing color commentary for the varsity game. And that's when 102.7 WMOM will be joining in with us. Big shout out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union, the exclusive sponsor, halftime show sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network. Big shout out to them. Ludington up 22-13 at the half here. Girls JV basketball action. Ludington and Mason County Central both scored 11 points in that second quarter after the Orioles had outscored the Spartans 11-2 in the opening 8 minutes of play. Scoring in the first half for the Spartans of Mason County Central, 5 points for J.C. Meyer and 8 points for Aubrey Shy. For the Ludington Orioles, 5 for Raven Thomas, 7 for Maddie Lynn, 2 for J.C. Cole, 2 for Josephine Ewing, 2 for Kelsey Bowman, and 4 for Jalen Laird. We'd like to thank Benedict's Auto Center once again, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the roadways, but if you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, they are located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Now, Benedict's Auto Center, folks, they'll put collision damage in reverse for you. So get a hold of Benny out there again at Benedict's Auto Center. Talking with Julia Havman, and she brought up, she goes, you know, Scoop, there was a young lady who was on Fox News recently, and she started describing her, and I said, no, you're talking about Sawyer Hendrickson. Sawyer Hendrickson, a great article in the recent Lake Style Winter 2023 magazine as well, folks. And it is amazing what this, as they describe her, the bright-eyed, bubbly 14-year-old Ludington High School freshman with a meaningful smile. And great article by David Barber in the Lake Style Winter 2023 magazine on Sawyer Hendrickson. And she was recently on, it was Fox News, right, Julia? She was recently on Fox News, and it's just awesome what Sawyer Hendrickson does for our veterans and as well for our active duty enlisted and officers. The time that she spends and all that she does. Sawyer Hendrickson, she's an extraordinary young lady. It's about the best way I can describe her. It's amazing what she does. We're going to step aside right now. Ludington up 22-13 over Mason County Central. We're at the half of the girls' JV game, and we'll return in a couple of minutes with more of the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. I like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. we're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Crown & Cork is Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar and is open Monday through Thursday from 4:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of our new fall menu items, including French onion soup and our seasonal cheesecake. All menu items are made fresh when ordered, and many have locally sourced ingredients. We also have a kids' play area for the littles to play in while the adults dine. And make sure you call us to host your next event. Our private dining space seats up to 80 people and offers a beautiful view of the Ludington Harbor. Crown & Cork is located at 502 West Loomis Street, across from the Ludington Marina. Follow us on Facebook to hear about our specials and other important information, or call us at 231-425-3557 to make a reservation today.
When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Again, a big thank you to Safe Harbor Credit Union and our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Now our Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show, Indian Summer, Ludington Oriole player in a spotlight for tonight's varsity game will be Ayana Rangel, and her interview will air at the halftime intermission. JV girls basketball right now, Ludington 22, Mason County Central 13, as we begin play here in the second half. Mason County Central with the basketball. Spartans will get the ball down low. Shot is up, no good there by Hayner. Hayner gets the offensive rebound, put back, no good. Fought for Bowman, fighting with it, fighting for the ball was shy there, and a foul will be called on the Orioles, number 23. J.C. Cole. Shy's pass will go out of bounds. That'll be Ludington basketball. Folks, Crown & Cork is Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. They're open Monday through Thursday, 4 to 8 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 4 to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of their delicious items on their menu. They're located at 502 West Loomis Street, across from the Ludington Marina. You can follow them on Facebook to learn more about specials and other important information. All right, good defense here by the Spartans. There's a steal by Shy, and she gets the basket. Spartans cutting into that Oriole lead. Ludington up 22-15 right now. They'll get the ball into Cole. Ball batted away, out of bounds. It'll remain with the Orioles. 7:19 to go, third quarter. Ludington up 22-15. Severa Mosier will trigger the ball in to J.C. Cole. Back to Mosier. To Bowman. Bowman to Lynn. To Mosier. To Cole. Now to Raven Thomas. Thomas to Maddie Lynn. Raven Thomas, her shot up and no good. Rebound to the Spartans. Number 12, Aubrey Shy. I'm sorry, that's number 13. That's Ellen Hayner. Hayner now will give it to Shy. Now to O'Hara. Back to Hayner. O'Hara. Shy now on the near baseline. Her shot is up, no good. Rebound ends up in the hands of Ellen Hayner. Now Jordan Melvin with it. Back to Hayner. And now there'll be a tripping foul called on the Orioles on Raven Thomas. Folks, the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your budget and needs. McGee Insurance services include commercial, auto, home, life, health, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. Spartan basketball, three-pointer Shy, no good. Rebound, Maddie Lynn. She'll get the outlet now ahead to Allison Brandt. Brandt to Mosier. Now Mosier is going to be fouled. 6:20 to go, third quarter. Ludington 22, Mason County Central 15. Foul called on Arlene O'Brien. They'll get it in, Bowman, and now Bowman, I believe, is going to, nope, it's just going to be tapped out of bounds there by the Spartans. Mosier into Cole. Cole will swing it now to Brandt. Work it inside. Now back outside. Mosier. Her shot blocked. Then good job there by Kelsey Bowman. She was going out of bounds, but before she went out, she was able to deflect that basketball off of Mason County Central Spartan. Cole with it now for the Orioles. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Bowman, ball deflected, ends back in the hands of Brandt. Now Mosier to Bowman. Bowman will take the shot. God! Kelsey Bowman. 8-footer goes in. Ludington up 24-15. The Orioles are up 22-13 at the half. There's a nice drive to the hoop and a basket for J.C. Meyer. Now there's a steal by Meyer. Meyer will give it back to her teammate. The shot is up, no good. That was Jordan Melvin. And Lynn ends it. Now Lynn's pass is picked off, and there's a shot up and in by Aubrey Shy. Orioles got to be a little more protective of the basketball. Ludington up 24-19, 5:07 to go, and there's another Oriole pass that's picked off, and here come the Spartans. Shy with it. She's in a hurry. Shy to the hoop. No good. Rebound to Bowman. She'll outlet it now to Lynn. Lynn over to Brandt. Mosier, you can hear Coach Veneman saying patience, patience. Shot no good. Rebound Mason County Central. 4:38 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 24-19. Shy has it. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound Mason County Central. That's a shot put up. Oh, banked. A three-pointer. The bank is open. J.C. Meyer kisses it off the glass from the far baseline, and Ludington's lead is now all of a sudden down to just 2 points, 24-22. The Orioles led at the end of one, 11-2. They were up 22-13 at the end of the opening half. Their lead right now, a perilous 2-point lead, 24-22. There's a deflection. Going back to get the ball is Cole. She'll get it ahead now to Lynn. Lynn to Mosier. Mosier's shot is going to be short. She'll get it right back, though. Toss it back to Lynn. Now there's a deflection right there, and with it is J.C. Meyer. And we're going to see if the shot is good. They're going to give the continuation here. I have not seen. No basket. Okay, no basket. Foul called on the Orioles, number 23, J.C. Cole. 3:54 left in this third quarter. Charlie Morse checks back into the Oriole lineup. Here's a three-pointer up, no good there by Shy. Shy gets the miss of her shot. And now with it, Keely O'Hara. There's an interception there by Bowman. She'll outlet it to Mosier. Mosier to Morse. Now to Bowman. They'll work it to Lynn. You'd like to see Maddie Lynn, when she gets the ball like that, face the basket and use her height right there. Traveling violation on Ludington. Folks, Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. 3:02 to go, third quarter. Ludington up 24-22. Charlie Morse with it. Morse, pass deflected, ends up in the hands of Allison Brandt. Brandt to Lynn, back to Brandt, now to Bowman. 15-footer, up and good! Kelsey Bowman, basically right at just inside the free throw line. Ludington up 26-22. They'll make it 26-24 as J.C. Meyer gets the basket for the Spartans. Now we're going to have a traveling violation on the Orioles. 2:29 left in this third quarter. Raven Thomas back into the Oriole lineup and returning to the Spartans lineup, number 10, Jordan Melvin. Also checking in, number 30, Layla Cloutier. Into the Oriole lineup, returning number 23, J.C. Cole. 2:29 to go in the third quarter. This has turned into a very competitive girls JV basketball game. Didn't look that way after the first quarter with Ludington up 11-2. Here's a shot from the baseline, up no good. Ball fought for, coming away with it, Mosier. Ludington up 26-24, 2:07 to go. Ball deflected, ended up in the hands of Maddie Lynn. Now they'll leave Mosier open. Cole's open for 3. She'll give it to Bowman. Bowman, nice pass inside. Shot up, no good by Maddie Lynn. Here come the Spartans, 1:50 to go, third quarter. 2-point Oriole lead. Hayner still with it. Now she'll give it to Melvin. And now ball was deflected, so it's not an over and back there. Spartans still on the attack. 1:30 to go. Now we'll have a traveling violation on the Spartans. Folks, if you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, don't hesitate. Go see Dr. Mark Yak at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment is necessary. Yes, you heard that right, folks. No appointment is necessary. Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yak at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. 1:20 to go in the third quarter. Ludington 26, Mason County Central 24. Girls JV basketball action. Ball turned over. Now the Orioles turn it right back over to the Spartans. Bringing the ball up. Number 10, Jordan Melvin. I'm sorry, that was 13. That was Ellen Hayner. There's a shot up and good. Layla Cloutier. She scores the bucket. We got a tie game, ladies and gentlemen. Ludington 26, Mason County Central 26. Cole will give it to Thomas. Her shot, just a little short right there on a three-point attempt. They'll get it back to Thomas. Now to Cole. Cole will swing it. And now there's about a 15-footer up. No good there by Lynn. Ball batted out of bounds. Last touched by the Spartans. It'll be Ludington basketball. Returning to the Spartan lineup, number 11, Keely O'Hara. Also back in, number 3, J.C. Meyer. Three-point attempt. No, it's not. That will not be a three-pointer. Just inside the three-point line by Thomas. No good. And here come the Spartans. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. We have a tie game. Mason County Central and Ludington tied up at 30 apiece. Girls JV basketball action. Three-point attempt up and good. Burying the three. J.C. Meyer. And Mason County Central now has a 29-26 lead. There's a ball fought for right there, and it's going to be a foul called on the Spartans. Number 13, Ellen Hayner. 7 seconds left in this third quarter. Mason County Central 29, Ludington 26. Mosier with it, 5 seconds to go. Cole will take the shot that's partially deflected, and there's the buzzer. And at the end of 3 from Hawley Gym, your score. The Mason County Central Spartans 29, the Ludington Orioles 26. Back in 60 seconds after these messages, you are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports. Stay tuned, O's Nation.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington was outscored by the Spartans 16-7 in that third quarter. Ludington with the basketball to begin play here in this fourth quarter. And ball batted out of bounds there, last touch by the Spartans. So it'll be Oriole basketball. Yeah, Ludington led at the end of one, 11-2. They were up at the half, 22-13. They now trail 29-26. And the Spartans have basically, now there's a shot by Thomas. God! Just inside the three-point line right there, Raven Thomas drills a long-range jumper right there, and Ludington now trails by a point, 29-28. Spartans have had just 3 players score. They've, J.C. Meyer and Aubrey Shy have led the Spartan scoring attack, and they got a bucket from Layla Cloutier. Timeout called. 7:33 to go in this ball game. JV girls basketball action. Ludington trails Mason County Central by a point, 29-28. Folks, Groundworks Landscaping is located at 5634 West Dewey Road. Their vast and professional myriad of job services include outdoor improvements, subcontracting, site work, concrete work, hauling and delivery of landscape materials, irrigation services, and retaining walls. Groundworks Landscaping gives free estimates. They can be reached by calling 231-690-3969. Their website can be found at groundworksmi.com. That's Groundworks Landscaping. Also, we'd like to thank Trent Lundquist and Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call 231-757-3368. That's Lundquist Furniture. All right, Mason County Central with the basketball. 7:20 to go in the game. Ludington trails 29-28. J.C. Meyer with the ball. Now there'll be a foul called on the Orioles' Jalen Laird. Triggering the ball in, Aubrey Shy. She'll get it in to Keely O'Hara. To Shy. Now to Meyer. And now a foul will be called on the Orioles. It's called on Kelsey Bowman. 7:06 in the fourth quarter remaining. Mason County Central 29, Ludington 28. J.C. Meyer has the basketball. Meyer now will give it to O'Hara. Back to Meyer, her shot up, good. Boy, J.C. Meyer, not a starter tonight for the Spartans, but she has really been the spark plug for the Spartan team. And now she steals the ball. Meyer with it. J.C. Meyer, shot up and good, and she's fouled. My goodness. J.C. Meyer having quite a ball game for the Mason County Central Spartans. She gets the basket, she's fouled. Spartans up 33-28. Meyer has 19 points in this ball game. Trying to complete the three-point play. Free throw is no good, but she gets the miss of her free throw. Now she'll give it to her teammate, Shy. Her shot, no good. Rebound to the Orioles, J.C. Cole. She'll give it now to Jalen Laird. Mason County Central 33, Ludington 28. There's a shot on the way, no good. Rebound, shot no good by Lynn, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. Mason County Central 33, Ludington 28. Maddie Lynn at the free throw line, shooting two. First free throw is no good. Into the Spartans lineup. Number 10, Jordan Melvin. Second attempt, in and out, no good. Rebound Laird. And now we're going to have a jump ball, possession arrow to Mason County Central. 5-point Spartan lead, 6:25 left in the game. With the ball is Shy for the Mason County Central Spartans. Shy will go coast to coast, her shot, good! Aubrey Shy, she's got 14 in the game. Ludington now trails 35-28. They're down by 7. Timeout, Ludington. It's a full timeout. 6:10 left in the game. Mason County Central 35, Ludington 28. Girls JV basketball action. You're watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Shout out to Amy Jo Voorhees. She says, go MCC Spartans. Also, Sue Smith cheering for the Ludington Oriole JV Orioles. I was a little redundant with my two Ludingtons right there, but I think everybody knows what I mean. And Beata Sherholt Needham, she's watching from Mears with her mom, Mary. So some loyal Oriole fans out there, and got a lot of hardcore Mason County Central Spartan fans tuned in with nice mixture. Okay, the Orioles with the basketball. Bowman, her putback no good, and the ball's going to remain with the Orioles with 5:52 left in the game. Mason County Central up 35-28, and a great comeback by the Spartans. They started out shooting pretty cold, and they were down 11-2 at the end of one. They were down 22-13 at the half, and they've had a huge second half here. And now here's a good hustle there by Shy, and now a foul will be called on the Orioles, and it's on J.C. Cole. Her fourth. Shy will trigger the ball in for the Spartans. She does so to Keely O'Hara. Now pass out of bounds. It will be Ludington basketball. Spartans turn the ball over. Returning to the Spartan lineup, number 3, J.C. Meyer. She's had the hot hand for her Spartan team tonight. Cole has it. She'll get the ball ahead now to Laird. Jalen Laird in a hurry. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Bowman, good. Kelsey Bowman with the offensive board and putback. Ludington trails by 5, 35-30. 5:20 to go in the game. Orioles applying some good defense right now. And Coach Brent Lyon wants and gets a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside. Ludington trails Mason County Central 35-30. You're watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Mason County Central had the basketball right there, but there was a steal by the Orioles and a basket by the Orioles' Jalen Laird. And now Ludington forces another turnover. They've cut the Spartan lead to 3 at 35-32. Raven Thomas will trigger the ball in. She'll get it in now to Laird, now to Lynn, back to Laird to Thomas. Raven Thomas wears 11. She'll give it to Jalen Laird. Laird now to Cole. Bowman, and now a foul will be called. Good ball movement there by the Orioles. Shot was put up by Maddie Lynn. No good, but she was hacked. And she'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Mason County Central 35, Ludington 32. 4:52 left in this game. It's the front end of girls JV, girls varsity doubleheader here at Hawley tonight. We figured we'd be in store for 2 good, competitive, close ball games. And Maddie Lynn gets the first free throw. Lynn's second attempt, also good. 9 points for Maddie Lynn. Ludington trails by just a point, 35-34. 4:44 left in the game. Ludington trying to get a tie-up. There's a shot up and good. Aubrey Shy left alone, and she drains the 3. Now we'll have a palming violation on the Orioles. So Ludington had cut the lead to 1, but then the Spartans come right back, get a 3-pointer. They got a 4-point lead, 38-34. 4:33 to go in the game. Into the Spartan lineup, returning number 11, Keely O'Hara. J.C. Meyer with the ball. Meyer, and now ball went off of the foot there, I do believe. Yes, it did. It went off of the foot there of Aubrey Shy, so it's Ludington basketball. She was going down the baseline. We have a confab with the officials here, and it will stay with the Ludington Orioles. Raven Thomas has it. Thomas now back to J.C. Cole. Cole, Laird to Lynn, now to Thomas with 4:11 to go in the game. Thomas, J.C. Cole. Bowman with it now. Bowman, nice pass, shot up and good! Nice court vision right there from Kelsey Bowman. She gets the ball to Madeline Lynn, who gets the basket. Maddie Lynn having a big game. She's got 11, and Orioles now trail by just 2 points, 38-36, 3:57 left in the game. Foul called on the Orioles, J.C. Cole. She is fouled out of the ball game. J.C. had 2 points tonight, but she made a lot of other contributions besides just the points. Her passing, her ball handling. First free throw's up and in by the Spartans, Aubrey Shy. Spartans with a 3-point lead, 39-36. Shy's second free throw, also good. Mason County Central 40, Ludington 36. Mosier in the game. She'll give it up now to Laird. Laird, Bowman. Good passing. Shot up, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. Orioles doing a nice job with their passing in this game. By and far for the most part. 3:43 to go in the game. Mason County Central 40, Ludington 36. Lynn with the ball. Now to Thomas. Raven Thomas will kick it back out on top now to Laird. Laird loses it, gets it back. Gives it up now to Mosier. Cross court. Ball out of bounds. It's going to be Ludington basketball. Raven Thomas just couldn't get to the ball before it went out of bounds in front of the Oriole bench. 3:25 left in the game. Ludington trails by 4, 40-36. J.C. Meyer with it. Meyer, Shy. Shy will be called for the traveling violation. Folks, Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Ludington with the basketball. They're down by 4, 40-36. Ball batted out of bounds there by the Spartans, number 12, Aubrey Shy. Triggering the ball in for Ludington is Laird. She gets it into Thomas. Now Thomas over to Mosier. To Lynn, back to Mosier. Bowman, 15-footer, up, no good. Rebound, Lynn, no good. Rebound, Lynn, no good. Overlaid it. And now we're going to have, I believe, a foul called on the Orioles. Boy, Ludington had a number of opportunities right there. Just couldn't finish. Good effort. But a foul there called on Kelsey Bowman, her third. And the players and the officials will head down to the west end here of Hawley Gym, because the Spartans are now in the bonus. Aubrey Shy at the free throw line. First free throw is good. She's had a big night as well. We talked Myers, huge night, but so has Aubrey Shy. Aubrey Shy gets both free throws. She's got 21 in the game, 19 for Meyer. There's a steal by the Spartans, by Shy, and her shot's up and in. 2:40 to go in the game. The Spartan lead has ballooned out to 8 points. They're up 44-36. We have a timeout on the floor. 2:40 left in the game, and we'll step aside. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Mason County Central 44, Ludington 36. Girls JV basketball. 2:38 to go in the game. Jalen Laird with the ball. Laird's shot is up and good, and she's fouled. Tough shot right there for Jalen Laird. She gets it to fall. Eight points for Laird in the game. And just following out for the Spartans, number 23, Arlene O'Brien. Orioles trail 44-38. Laird trying to complete the three-point play. It's up and no good. Ball fought for, and the Spartans come away with it. Here comes J.C. Meyer. Meyer directing traffic. She'll give it now to Shy. Shy to Hayner. Spartans are going to be perfectly content to let the air out of this ball, take some time off. There's a steal by Laird. Laird to the hoop, up and good, and she's fouled. Jalen Laird with the steal and the basket. And she'll go to the free throw line. Most importantly, she's brought her team to within 4 points. 44-40, 2:08 left in the game. Laird will try to complete the three-point play now. Her shot is up and good. Orioles trail 44-41. Into the Oriole lineup will be Mosier and Thomas will return. We have a timeout on the floor. And I believe it's going to be it'll be a full timeout. We're going to stay right here, though. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Yummy, tasty, delicious, scrumptious. House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Also, another shout out to Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you that they'll put collision damage in reverse. That's Benedict's Auto Center, located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can call Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. 2:08 remaining in this girls JV basketball game. Mason County Central 44, Ludington 41. Spartan basketball. Aubrey Shy will bring it up. Shy coast to coast, and she gets the basket. My, oh my. Aubrey Shy all the way gets the basket, a huge basket, and that'll give her team a 5-point lead. The Orioles had cut it down to 3 right there. Spartans 46, Orioles 41, 1:55 left in the game. 25 points for Aubrey Shy. Now a traveling violation on the Orioles. Spartans will get the ball in. Hayner with it. Hayner now to Meyer. Meyer will take the shot, no good. Gets her rebound off her missed shot. J.C. Meyer, she is a sophomore, still dribbling the basketball. Clock is down to 1:31 to go. Now a foul will be called on the Orioles, Jalen Laird. .131 left at the free throw line, shooting 2 for the Spartans. Number 3, J.C. Meyer. First free throw is up and short. Meyer's second attempt from the charity stripe is up and no good. Rebound to Maddie Lynn. She'll give it now to Mosier. Mosier had to not able, a little bit too much on her pass right there. She was trying to get the ball to Laird, who was coming up the sideline. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Spartan basketball. 1:23 left in the game. 5-point Spartan lead. And Meyer shot no good. Rebound Bowman. Now Bowman's going to be fouled. That'll be the 5th team foul on the Spartans. So both teams in the bonus right now. Folks, Pure Marquette Builders is located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. They construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. By chance, if you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. Pure Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. Bowman's first free throw, good. It cuts the Spartan lead to 4, 46-42. Still 1:13 left in the game. Bowman's second attempt, also good. Kelsey Bowman with 2 key free throws. Orioles trail by 3, 46-43, 1:13 left in the game. Spartans will get the ball up court. And with it right now is Aubrey Shy. Shy to the hoop, shot up, no good, but she draws the foul. And going to the line, shooting 2, will be Aubrey Shy, who's had herself quite a ball game for her Spartans. .101 remaining in the game. 3-point Oriole lead. Shy's first free throw is good. 26 points for Aubrey Shy. Spartans with their 1-2 punch of Aubrey Shy and J.C. Meyer. Second attempt up and no good. Ball batted away. Orioles have it. There's 56 seconds left in the game. Timeout Orioles. Spartans up 47-43. And we're going to stay right here and tell you about Ludington Paint and Glass. Yeah, there we go. LP&G have been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. You can call owner Matt Ewing at LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects, is proud to support the Ludington Orioles while being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network. And Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate. If you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5-Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. You can get hold of Jamie at 231-794-9740 or Christina at 231-343-4598. That's Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate. Shot up and in. Jalen Laird kisses it off the bank right there. We got a 1-point game, folks. Laird with a big bucket right there. Belay my last, it's a 2-point game. 47-45. There's a steal. Olivia, let's see here. What do we have? Foul called on the Spartans. 33 seconds to go. Mason County Central 47, Ludington 45. The foul was called on Ellen Hayner. Going to the free throw line and shooting 2 for the Orioles, Maddie Lynn. 33.9 seconds remaining. Very competitive, very good basketball game. Just what you would expect from county rivals. First free throws up and in by Maddie Lynn. And Orioles are within a point right now. Spartans 47, Orioles 46. Lynn's second free throw, good! Maddie Lynn with 2 clutch free throws. We got a tie game, folks. Ludington 47, Mason County Central 47. Timeout on the floor. Timeout by Mason County Central. You want me to come to you or are we good? We're going to step aside. It's a full timeout. Don't go away, folks. That's what I meant to say. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
All right, we're back. We're going to put Big Country, who's here with us now. We're going to let him do a little color commentary for the remainder of this fourth quarter. It might go into overtime, too, Big Country. Both teams tied up at 47 apiece right now. And now I get to stand up next to you, and we get to look like Mutt and Jeff.
Yeah, no, at the beginning of this game, it was not looking like it was going to be a nail-biter like this, but
yeah,
it's been exciting.
A lot of comments on that photo of you and I from the first game we did together. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing that game. It was a heck of a ball game. That was the Ludington versus Fremont boys basketball game. Right now, though, Big Country, 29 seconds to go. There's a drive, shot no good, rebound to Laird. 24 seconds left in the game. Ludington 47, Mason County Central 47. And now we have a foul called on the Spartans with 18.9 seconds to go. And you got to love this, Big Country. We're at the end of this JV game, and Hawley Gym is filling up right now. You figured we'd have a great audience tonight as we're playing our county rivals, the Spartans of Mason County Central.
Oh, yeah, this has to be awesome for the girls. JV girls have a full gym watching the end of their game here.
Savera Mosier at the free throw line shooting 2. 18 seconds to go in this game. Her first free throw is up and no good. Ludington 47, Mason County Central 47. Orioles were up at halftime 22-13, but they trailed 29-26 at the end of 3. Mosier's second attempt up and no good. Rebound fought for. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow, Orioles. That's just good hustle right there, Big Country.
Great job rebounding.
17.5 seconds remain. Coach Troy Veneman shouting out instructions to his team. The ball will be triggered in by Maddie Lynn. Her pass, Laird has it. Laird shot, deflected. Last touched by the Spartans.
Running out of time here. Got 15 seconds. Enough time to draw up a play.
I know Coach Veneman wanted a foul right there, Big Country, but I thought that was some pretty good defense by the Spartans.
Yeah, it looked like she got some ball.
Yeah. They'll get it in. Laird loses it. The Spartans have it. And here comes Shy. 8 seconds to go. Her shot, no good. A lot of contact there. Spartans still with the ball. Three-pointer up, no good. We got 2 seconds. We got 1 second. We're going to go to overtime, Big Country. Oh, do we have a foul? Was there a foul called?
We got a foul on the three-point shot.
Oh, my goodness.
It looks like she's going to get 3 free throws. Chance to win the game.
Wow. We're going to have a foul called there just before the buzzer sounded.
Wow.
And Aubrey Shy is going to go to the free throw line, and she gets 3 attempts. There's no time left, Big Country, so if she hits 1, the game's over.
This is a high-pressure situation here. I bet her heart's racing.
She's had a monster game tonight. Shy with 26 points.
Is she related to Will?
Yeah, that's Will. I believe that's Will Shy's sister.
Okay, he was a heck of a basketball player and baseball player.
Foul called there, much to the chagrin of the Oriole Nation over there.
Yeah, Jim wasn't happy to see that one. 3 chances.
She only has to hit 1. And then Aubrey Shy at the free throw line. First shot is no good. Just think of the pressure that's on this young lady, though, too.
Oh, yeah. I was in a similar situation last year, Big Rapids game.
Your heart gets pounded knowing it, Big Country.
Yeah.
Shy's second attempt. Up and near it. Oh, my goodness. That was 3/4 of the way down.
I thought that one was in.
And spun out. Now it comes down to one free throw here. If she hits it, the Spartans win. If she misses, we have overtime. Aubrey Shy, third attempt is up. And no good. We have overtime. Oh, my goodness. You got a feel for that young lady right there.
That's a tough situation.
Even if you are an Oriole fan, you know, you bleed orange and black like you and I do. All three of those free throws were right on line.
Yeah.
And just couldn't get one. But now we have an overtime. What a ball game, Big Country.
That was a tough break. I mean, all of Hawley, they went silent. There was a lot of suspense there.
And it wasn't like all three of those shots. I think the worst miss of the three was the first one. The second one and the third one were right on line.
With just a bit more of a lucky bounce on any one of those could have gone in.
Yep. Okay, we're in overtime, folks. Ludington 47, Mason County Central 47. Girls JV basketball action. And right now what we're going to do is give you the scoring from that fourth quarter. And whoa, it was quite a fourth quarter. Let's see here. 39. So the Spartans in that third quarter scored 18 points. Ludington went from 26 to 47. So the Orioles scored 20, 36, 46, 21. So I believe I got that right. Let's see here. Entering the third, 29-26. 26, 36, 46, 47, 21-18?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. 21, Mason County Central outscored the Orioles. No, I had that backwards. The Orioles outscored Mason County Central 21-18 in that fourth quarter. Good thing I got a guy up here who knows his math like Big Country.
Is this the first time we've had an overtime for the Orioles this year?
I believe so.
Yeah. Got a pretty full gym here for it, too.
Yeah, we do. All right, we start the fifth quarter, the overtime. The tip controlled by the Ludington Orioles. Jalen Laird with it. She'll give it now to Mosier. Mosier to Laird to Raven Thomas. Thomas hit her own teammate right there, Lynn. Lynn gets it back to Laird. And now the ball deflected, and the Spartans have it.
There's some nice ball movement on that possession, though.
J.C. Meyer with it. Yeah, there was. There was some good ball passing there. Yep. Seen a lot of that this game. Now there goes Mosier. Her shot. I'm sorry, that wasn't Mosier. That was Shy. We have a jump ball, possession arrow, Mason County Central. 3:29 left in the overtime. Girls JV basketball action. Ludington outscored the Spartans 11-2 in the first. Both teams scored 11 points in the second. The Orioles had a 22-13 halftime lead. Spartans had a huge third quarter, outscored the Orioles 16-7. Took a 29-26 lead into the fourth quarter. Ludington outscored the Spartans 21-18 in the fourth. Overtime, 47 apiece. Now we have a shot in a basket by J.C. Meyer. She's had a huge game. That's her 20th and 21st point of the game, Big Country.
The scoring for the Spartans really seems to be those two girls have been doing.
1-2 punch. The only other point scored has been by Layla Cloutier.
Definitely got to find a way to shut those two down here for this overtime if we want to win.
Free throw is up, no good. Rebound to Laird. 3:22 to go in the overtime. Mason County Central 49, Ludington 47. Lynn with it. Mosier now to Bowman. Lynn, Mosier back out on top to Laird. Laird to Bowman. Bowman, nice move up and just underlaid a little bit. Tough angle right there, Big Country.
Yeah, that was close. Just hard from the right side of the basket.
Spartans up 49-47. J.C. Meyer with the ball. Meyer will give it now to Mosier. I'm sorry, that was Shy, and Shy kisses it off the glass right there. So a 4-point Spartan lead now, 51-47 with 2:44 to go in the game. There's a pull-up shot, no good there by Laird. Ball fought for, goes out of bounds, and it will be Oriole basketball. 2:37 left in the overtime. Mason County Central 51, Ludington 47. You're right, you said it earlier, Big Country. This is by far got to be the biggest crowd these girls have played in front of.
Oh, definitely. I wonder if they're noticing that and feeling it a little bit.
Yep. Jalen Laird at the free throw line. Shooting two. You a big fan of the new fouls? You know, it used to be 7, and then you go to the bonus. Now it's 5.
I am, just because the reason they said they did it was to stop the injury situations and rebounding. So, yeah, if it actually stops that, I think it's good.
First free throw by Laird is no good. Got to hit these free throws. Laird's second attempt is up and good. Jalen Laird gets 1 of 2.
Makes it a one-possession game.
Ludington trails 51-48. Look at this defense by the Orioles right now. Timeout, Mason County Central. I believe, are they going to call a foul? No.
I think out of bounds.
Oh,
No, they
timeout.
called
Okay,
timeout.
it was a timeout. It's a timeout called by Mason County Central. It's a full timeout. Mason County Central 51, Ludington 48, 2:31 to go in the overtime. You know, you're going to be doing the game with me tomorrow night, Big Country, and hopefully Ludington keeps it going. They're 5-1 in boys basketball right now, and their only loss coming to the Spring Lake Lakers, so they're undefeated in conference. Another milestone, another side note for tomorrow's game, David Sunshine Schillinger goes into the game averaging 29.6 points per game this season. He's at 1,305 career points. He's 31 points behind Ludington's all-time scoring leader, Mr. Oriole, Mike Larson.
Yeah, he's got a good chance to pass that record tomorrow. And he always steps up his game in big-time situations soon with conference. I know he'll be playing hard, so that'll be exciting.
Should be a good ball game tomorrow night from Montague, the Ludington Orioles and the Montague Wildcats in action. Crowd continues to file in here at Hawley Gym. Number of people have approached me. They said, "Hey, Scoop, what do you think of Hawley Gym and the renovations?" I said, "I like it." I said, it's taken a little bit getting used to the scorer's table and the benches being on the other side here at Hawley. But I said, well, we got some good lighting finally.
It's bright in here, finally.
It's not only bright for the court, but up here in the press box.
Yeah,
It's nice and
very
bright.
nice.
Exactly. All right, we have 2:31 left in overtime. It's Spartan basketball. They lead by 3, 51-48. Girls JV basketball action. Now a foul will be called on Jalen Laird. Looks like she was a little bit over the back there, Big Country.
Yeah. Back to the free throw line.
We got to watch because that's Jalen's 4th foul.
The new foul rule definitely does slow the games down a bit.
Yeah. Jordan Melvin at the free throw line for the Spartans. Her first shot is no good. Said it a couple times. These Mason County Central JV girls Spartans, they've got a very potent 1-2 punch in Aubrey Shy and J.C. Meyer. Second free throw, good. Kissed it off the bank right there.
We got another scorer on the board now for Mason County.
Yep. And now a foul called on Jordan Melvin. Melvin got 1 of 2 free throws right there. Gave her team a 4-point lead, 52-48. Lots of time left, Big Country, in this game. Yep.
There was a bigger point difference with less time on the clock, I think, in the fourth quarter. So
Yeah, there was. Melvin just fouled out of the ball game, and coming in for the Spartans, number 30, Layla Cloutier. Jalen Laird at the free throw line. First free throw, good.
got a pretty big student section here already as well.
That's always good to see, too. And you know the Spartans love a pretty good student section here as well.
Oh, yeah.
Jalen gets 1 of 2 free throws. Orioles trail 52-49. And here comes Shy. Her shot no good. Ball fought for Raven Thomas. Oh, Raven just lost it off. She had it, but then she lost control of it. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Spartan basketball. 2:14 to go in the overtime. Mason County Central 52, Ludington 49. Spartans will get the ball in. Hayner now with it. Cloutier. There's a steal by Bowman. Bowman, oh, Ludington got a break right there. Mosier ends up with it. She was trying to get that ball ahead to Laird. Laird with it. Laird, Thomas, and now Thomas will draw the foul.
More free throws.
Yeah. So, Big Country, they've done away then with 1-and-1s?
I think so. That's how I understand it. No more at all.
Because you had the 1-and-1 between the 7th and 10th foul, and then after the 10th, it was shooting 2 the rest of the night.
Yeah,
so,
now they reset it every quarter.
Okay, yep. Raven Thomas at the free throw line for the Orioles. First free throw, no good. Orioles got to hit these free throws.
Yeah, I'd love to see the percentages after this game. I think that's what's keeping Mason County ahead right now.
Raven Thomas, second free throw. Good! She kissed it off the bank. We've seen that happen. Hey, it's a point. A point is a point no matter how you get it.
It is.
So Thomas gets one.
Oh, steal by the Orioles.
There's a steal. Raven Thomas, nice pass to Laird. Up. Good!
Nice.
Good! The steal there by Raven Thomas. She gets the ball to her teammate, Jalen Laird, who gets the basket. And we've got a tie game, ladies and gentlemen, with 1:38 to go. Now the Spartans lose the ball out of bounds. Ludington basketball, 1:37 left in the game. Ludington 52, Mason County Central 52.
Just like you said, there's a lot of time left and quick swing.
Jalen Laird brings the ball up for Ludington. Laird will give it back now to Mosier. Mosier, they'll work it in to Lynn, back to Mosier. Mosier will drive, puts a shot up, no good, last touch by the Spartans.
That's good defense.
Yes, it was. I think, was that 11 that got that? Was that it might have been O'Hara that got the block there. 1:19 left in the game. Ludington 52, Mason County Central 52. Laird, good! Oh, what an inbound pass right there. And Jalen Laird gets the basket, and the Orioles have a 2-point lead, 54-52. 1:07 left in the game. There's a steal. Bowman with it, ahead to Laird. Jalen Laird shot up, no good, but she draws the foul. Big Country, and she'll go to the line.
Jalen Laird has really taken over here in the last few minutes. Getting the last two layups, now back at the free throw line.
That's got to make big sister Keelan very proud. Keelan, one of the assistant coaches on the JV team. Foul called on the Spartans, number 11, Keely O'Hara. Laird at the free throw line. 1 minute to go in this overtime. Free throw, no good. Talked about the Spartans having 4 scorers. The Orioles have had 6 girls score.
Okay, a little bit more spread out.
Yeah. Second attempt up and good! Jalen Laird, a big free throw. She gets 1 of 2 there. Ludington up. There's a steal. Bowman with it now. Bowman now, and timeout Ludington. No, is that scoreboard right there, Big Country? I thought the Orioles had a 1-point lead. Now I look up there and it says Ludington.
I think we had a 2-point lead, then we hit the free throw.
You know what, you're right.
So
Ludington 55, Mason County Central 52. Yep. And we got a timeout here, and we want to talk a bit about McGee Insurance Group. They have been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. And of course, IRCA Auto Center, they are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The IRCA family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. IRCA Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. What a JV girls basketball game this has been. Ludington up 55-52, 51 seconds left in the game, and the Orioles with the basketball. Mosier has it. Mosier to Laird, now to Raven Thomas. Thomas, cross-court pass there to Mosier, now to Bowman. Bowman, back to Mosier. We're down to 35 seconds. The Spartans are going to have to come out and foul, Big Country.
Yeah, the Orioles are doing a great job wasting time here.
Laird, and now foul called on, for a second I thought they were going to call a jump ball right there. Even so, possession arrow was pointing to Ludington right now. Laird is at the free throw line. So 27.8 seconds left in the game.
Orioles are in a great spot.
They're in a fantastic spot right now. First free throw is no good. Well, you'd be even better, Big Country, if they can get this second free throw.
Yep, make it a 2-possession game. That might just seal the deal if they can.
27.8 seconds remain. Ludington 55, Mason County Central 52. Second free throw, good!
Nice.
Oh, she's getting 3 too because it was beyond 3-point land. Okay, that was huge there.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't either. I did not either, Big Country.
Yeah.
She only gets 1 of 3 though. Oh, another break for the Orioles.
Wow.
My goodness.
I'm thinking that might have been some miscommunication on the referees there. I don't know why she would gotten three free throws.
That confused me a little as well. Ludington up 56-52. 25 seconds to go. Laird up good. Jalen Laird with the basket. What an overtime she has had. The Orioles up by 6, 58-52. Shy with it. Shots up and good. No quitting, Aubrey Shy.
That was a nice shot, but I think it might be just a little bit too late.
Laird will get it ahead. And now pass. Shot up, no good. There's the buzzer. What a ball game. Oh, my.
That was a nail biter.
That sure was. Ludington wins in overtime by the score of 58-54. What a JV girls basketball game. The Orioles in overtime with a 4-point victory. And we're going to step aside right now, and we'll return after these messages. You are watching the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports. Stay tuned.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington wins a thriller in girls JV basketball by the score of 58-54. The Orioles outscored the Spartans 11-7 in that overtime. And we just found out, Big Country, that in overtime, the 3 shots, there was a lane violation on the first shot, which I didn't know about. The crowd was being so, they're really into it. So a great game, and joining me right now is a very proud assistant coach, but not only a very proud assistant coach, but a very proud big sister.
Yeah.
We've got Keelan Laird up here with us. She's a JV assistant coach, and what a ball game, Keelan.
It was crazy. The end of that game, I wasn't expecting that at all.
You look at it, your Orioles jumped out to a quick 11-2 lead in the first quarter. They led 22-13 at the half, and then the Spartans just caught fire, led by the 1-2 punch of Aubrey Shy and J.C. Meyer. Both those girls were well over 20 points tonight. And then, even though the Orioles were down by 3 entering the fourth quarter, 29-26, they fought back, outscored the Spartans 21-18 in the fourth, and then 11-7 in the overtime. Just a tremendous JV basketball game. What were you telling them? What was going on at halftime? What coach talked about at halftime with the girls?
Halftime, we told them they had to really get into their offense. They sped us up, and we weren't running our offense. We were throwing the ball away. We told them they have to stay calm, play our game.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they did in the second half. So I couldn't be more proud of them right now.
No doubt. You could tell they're good patience with the passing. And they made some really nice passes. They just couldn't finish on a number of them, but they made some nice passes.
Yeah.
I'm sure the girls will all say we left a lot of points out there. Yeah. But the Spartans will probably say that too and give credit to both defenses.
Yeah, they had a chance to win it there at the end.
Yeah, that was with the foul happened right down here in front of us on a three-point attempt.
I couldn't see. Troy was in front of me, and I was so...
You got to feel a bit for, our county rivals, but you still feel for Aubrey Shy. 2 of the 3 free throws, one of them was 3/4 of the way down and spit back out.
I know.
But just a tremendous ball game. Orioles were led by Jalen Laird with 23 points. Obviously a career high for her.
Yeah, definitely. I'm so proud of her right now. She played her butt off.
I was going to say Maddie Lynn also had a great ball game. Well, all the girls, give credit. Kelsey Bowman, a real nice game. Josephine Ewing put some in good time. But Raven Thomas, I thought, really provided a spark tonight, too.
Especially, she had 4 quarters that whole second half. And she played her game and listened to us coaches and kept her hands off, and she did good. J.C.
Cole, I could go right down the list of Vera Mosier bringing that ball up, and a tremendous win for the Ludington JV girls team. And your next game will be, is it the New Year? I think this is the last game till the New Year.
Yeah, till the New Year.
Because the JV is not going to Detroit.
Correct.
The varsity will go to Detroit for the tournament. But the JVs, what a way to go out for 2023 for the JV team.
Yes, I'm so proud. Such a happy coach right now.
You should be. Thanks for coming up. Keelan, always great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
And boy, do we got some height up here right now with you in Big Country. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Great win. Go down and enjoy the varsity game tonight, and please pass on our best, the OSN's best, to your sister on the tremendous game she had tonight.
Thank you so much, Scoop.
You're welcome. Keelan Laird, JV assistant coach, up here with us tonight. And we want to thank Smith & Eddy, our exclusive postgame sponsor, and that's going to wrap things up for this Smith & Eddy postgame show. When we return, we'll have the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show coming your way here on the Oriole Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
This is a presentation of the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. High school sports are on the air and online. Watch this game at the Oriole Sports Network Facebook group or YouTube channel, and listen to this game via radio at 102.7 WMOM, smart devices like Amazon Alexa and Google Home, or via streaming audio at WMOM.FM. This game is a presentation of the following sponsors: House of Flavors Manufacturing, House of Flavors Restaurant, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Indian Summer Co-op, Smith & Eddy Insurance. Also in part by PM Builders, Benedict's Collision, Lundquist Furniture, Crown and Cork Waterfront Kitchen, Ludington Paint and Glass. In addition, today's game is brought to you by Urca Auto Center, Team Jamie Loney 5-Star Real Estate, McGee Insurance, Ludington Chiropractic, and Groundworks Landscaping. Now it's time to bring you all the action with Todd Scoop Hansen and the team live here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call tonight, joined by Big Country Matthew Westhouse. He'll be doing color commentary and be my sidekick. Also, we have Julia Habman, the OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and Claire Allen, our Oriole Sports Network camera woman. First things first, we have to thank Mike Mesher. He was the one who pointed out that was a lane violation there, Big Country, on the, we were wondering why there was 3 free throws in that JV game. But what a JV game. Ludington wins in overtime by the score of 58-54. Now we're on to varsity basketball between 2 county rivals, and the Spartans took it to us pretty good last year. They return everybody. This should be a heck of a varsity game tonight, Big Country.
I remember I went to that game in Scottville last year. That was a 3-point shootout for Scottville. I mean, going into halftime, I remember they hit one from about 5-6 feet behind the line, and that was just demoralizing a bit. But
it was. They bring back Mallory Miller. I remember that name from last year, and a really good ball player. Of course, they also have Ren Nelson, their senior. Miller is a junior. And then you toss in there Jessica Peterson, the sophomore, Grace Weinert, Eva Heredel. That's their starting 5. They're 3-0 on the year. Our Orioles are 3-1. Only loss coming to Grand Haven. They're 3-0 in the West Michigan Conference. And we're being joined right now by the OSN's executive director and producer, Thad Shank. It's always great seeing Coach Shank here. And Coach, did you get to see any of that thrilling JV game?
No, I did not. I was listening to it on the way over.
What a JV ball game. Ludington winning in overtime 58-54. We want to thank our exclusive pregame sponsor, House of Flavors Manufacturing. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And also a shout out to Pierre Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. Right now we're going to step aside, listen to the interview I did with Oriole head coach Warren Stowe. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Coach Warren Stowe. Tonight is the battle for Mason County in girls basketball. You get your county rivals, the Spartans of Mason County Central. They're coming off a pretty good season last year, and they're returning just about everyone from last year. What do you want Oriole Nation to know about the Mason County Central Spartans, and what type of game do you think tonight will be?
Yeah, our fans probably know a lot about them just because of the proximity. It's an awesome game for us every year. I remember playing in that game in high school, and a really good team, a really veteran team that, like we said after the post game last week, only lost 4 or 5 games last year, and I think 3 of those were to Hart, who was a state semifinalist. So, they're led by their junior Mallory Miller, who is an amazing basketball player. She's just kind of the type of guard that is always in control and gets to her spots. And then they've got senior Ren Nelson, who's a really hard guard down in the low block. She's the type of kid that if she gets it there, she's strong, she's going to score. Mm-hmm. And, the supporting cast, Grace Weiner, the Radel girl, and a couple others are really good. So we know we got our hands full with a really good team tonight.
You had Grand Haven the first game of the year here at Hawley. Since then, your team has reeled off 3 straight victories, 3 straight West Michigan Conference, Lakes Division victories in impressive fashion. The defense has been there, except for in the Grand Haven game, but then they're on a different plateau. Yeah. But your offense is starting to come around.
Yeah, definitely. And I saw BCAM came up with some rankings today. Grand Haven was 10th in D1, according to BCAM. So we knew that was a good team, and we've talked about that over and over. That's why we play good teams. But, I think our girls are playing really well together. They're using our defense to kind of catapult our offense. And then when we get situations in the half court, we are taking advantage and starting to make some really good decisions and just kind of loosening up and playing basketball, which is nice to see.
Is there a chance that Riley Stone will be back this year, or does that not look that good?
So my answer to that is always, and I'm not trying to keep anything a secret, is, do I think Riley's going to play this year? Probably not, but who knows? as I told Riley, and a lot of these conversations are private, is just, my expectation for her is to be part of it, and I don't have any expectations for her on the basketball court. If I can get her in senior night for a minute or two, or the jump ball, that would be great. But, for what she's gone through with the same knee twice and all the work that she's putting in, the only care that I have for Riley is just to be healthy, because, she's an athletic kid who wants to live an athletic life. And, so I don't know, Scoop. I certainly, I would lean towards no, and if that changes, that'd be great. But I don't have any expectations on the court. But I tell you what, she's pretty awesome to have around.
Yeah.
She's a smart kid who nothing gets by her. She is to say she's an extra set of eyes in practice and in games is an understatement, because a lot of the stuff that I'm just overlooking just because I got a million things on my mind, nothing gets by her. So I'm really lucky to have her on the bench.
Wonderful young lady. Your heart really goes out to her. I mean, she wants to be out there on the court with her teammates. She's doing everything as a teammate except for participating in the live game.
Yeah, and she's doing a lot. I tell you what. I mean, she's really a mentor to a lot of those girls, and I can just, when somebody comes off the court, I can say, hey, sit next to Riley. Hey, Riley, tell whatever, Eliana about chasing baseline screens, and she knows exactly what I'm talking about because she's lived it, and she knows exactly what to do and what to tell those girls. And as we know, that often is really more impactful coming from a peer than it is old butt,
Coach, your starting lineup for tonight.
Yeah, Carly at the 1, Emma at the 2, Elle at the 3, Jenna at the 4, and Jordan at the 5.
Good luck as always, Coach. Look forward to talking to you after the ball game. Go O's.
Yeah, go O's. Thank you. At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back, folks, to Hawley Gym. Ludington and Mason County Central getting set for action here. I'll tell you, we've had a couple of national anthems performed here the last few nights, Big Country, that just just awesome the way they have been, the renditions. Beautiful voices.
That was pretty amazing by Hannah Burton there. That was great.
That was, and then the last game we had, you weren't here. You might have been here in attendance. You weren't doing color with me the other night, but we had a duo that did a really, really nice job. And I know one of them was Jacob Johnston's sister.
Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson, I'm sorry. Yep, Grace Johnson. Beautiful. Hey, again, a big thanks to Pure Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. Here are your starting lineups. First for the Spartans of Mason County Central, 3-0 on the season, coached by Brian Beebe, assisted by Travis Altman, Brent Lyon, and Jessica Beebe. Starting at the guards, number 11, Jessica Peterson. She is a sophomore. Number 24, Mallory Miller, a junior. And the center tonight for the Spartans, number 30, Ren Nelson. She is a senior. Forwards are number 14, Eva Radel. She is a junior. And number 12, Grace Weinert. She is a senior. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Warren Stowe, assisted by Katie Mesher. They're 3-1 on the season, 3-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Starting at the guards, number 20, Eliana Jeruzel. She is a junior. Number 23, Emma McKinley. She is a senior. And number 25, Carly Mesher. She is a senior. Starting center tonight for the Orioles, number 40, Jordan Anderson. She is a junior. And starting at forward, number 10, Jenna Skiba. She is a junior. Great ambiance here. What an environment here. What an atmosphere here tonight, Big Country. Ludington and Mason County Central girls basketball action, county rivalry game. And if this varsity game is anything like the JV game, we are going to have an absolute dandy.
Oh, yeah, it always means a little bit more in these county games, you know. Everyone wants the bragging rights, and luckily our boys will win the game. Hopefully the girls can do the same.
Yep. In the JV game, Ludington wins 58-54 in overtime. You got two student sections here tonight. That should be a lot of fun watching the antics of the student sections here between Ludington and Mason County Central as well. The Spartan student section right down in front of us. Ludington, they're more over at the east end of the gym. Well, they're at the east end of the gym. So Ludington in their home white jerseys, black lettering and numerals trimmed in orange. Mason County Central blue jerseys, yellow lettering and numbers trimmed in white. And the tip controlled by the Orioles. Mesher has it. McKinley for three. In and out, no good. Ball fought for, and the Spartans have it. And with it, that's Eva Radel come down with the rebound. She'll give it now to Miller. Mallory Miller now to Grace Weinert. Weinert, Ren Nelson. Spartans patient to work the ball around. They tried to get it in there to Ren Nelson, intercepted by Carly Mesher. And here come the Ludington Orioles.
Fast-paced start to the game here.
Yep. Inside, Anderson back out now to Jeruzel, now to Mesher. Mesher, Anderson, inside, Skiba. She got a little bit too far underneath the basket, kicks it back out there to Jeruzel. Cross court now to McKinley. McKinley, Skiba, shot up, no good. She left it short right there, about a 14-footer. And here come the Spartans.
That was nice ball movement early on from the Orioles, though. It's good to see that.
With the ball for Mason County Central, Eva Radel. Radel, she'll give it now to Miller. Mallory Miller had a big game last year against these Orioles. Miller being guarded there by Jeruzel. No score, 6:47 to go in this opening quarter from Hawley Gym. The Orioles of Ludington, the Spartans of Mason County Central. And they're taking it in for Mason. Eva Radel, she lost it. It goes right back. Shot put up there, and that was put up by Miller. No good, and now ball's pushed ahead. Last touched by Grace Weiner to the Mason County Central Spartans. Going to say Carly Mesher just got enough on that pass, Big Country.
Yeah.
And it was deflected out of bounds right there. It'll be Oriole basketball.
Trying to push it up the court. That looks like a good idea, but
oh, there's a steal. Grace Weiner with the steal. Now offensive foul there. And look at that, gets none other than Carly Mesher. So fired up when she's able to do that.
Great job drawing the charge. Even Hawley Gym gets fired up every time there's a charge. Hawley loves that.
Her dad told me last year that she has a chart. We had a chart, you know, the Peyton Lacombe Dunkometer.
Yep.
There was a Carly Mesher charge-o-meter that she keeps.
It's good. It's an underrated stat. It's important.
Yeah, exactly. Ball deflected out of bounds right there. It'll be Ludington basketball. We've almost played 2 minutes in this first quarter. No score yet. Not for lack of action up and down the court, though.
Yeah.
Jeruzel will trigger the ball in. and she'll get into Anderson. Jordan Anderson being guarded by Ren Nelson. Jerusalem, she'll go baseline, loses the ball on the dribble, and coming up with it for the Spartans, number 24, Mallory Miller. You anticipate a low-scoring game, Big Country?
I don't. I think...
And just as I say that, Mallory Miller drains a 3 for the Spartans.
With the way that they're playing, I think the scoring is going to start to come here pretty quick. Lots of shots going up. They're going to start to fall.
Anderson back to Mesher. She'll take the 3. Little short. Rebound, Mason County Central, Eva Radel. Spartans up 3-0. 5:33 to go, opening quarter. Mallory Miller with the ball. Still with it now, and she'll give it to her teammate. That's Grace Weinert. Weinert's pass a little too hot to handle there. Intended for Ren Nelson. It goes out of bounds. And see Ren Nelson holding her fingers right there. That ball had some heat on it. That was a seed.
Good defense by the Orioles early on. They're being physical, not allowing anything easy.
Spartans 3, Orioles nothing. 5:16 to go, opening quarter. Jerusalem now to McKinley. Emma McKinley. Mesher. Jerusalem gives it back now to Mesher. Mesher, little running floater. 3-second violation called on the Orioles, however. 4:57 to go, opening quarter. Mason County Central 3, Ludington nothing. Bringing the ball up, Miller. She'll dish it back now to Jessica Peterson. Peterson to Miller, guarded there closely by Carly Mesher. Still with it out of bounds. Going to be Ludington basketball. Good defense there by Jordan Anderson. She would not permit the Spartan player to get access to the baseline right there.
Great job using the baseline as an extra defender.
Yes. Mesher with it now for the Orioles. Now to McKinley. Emma McKinley. Mesher. What do you think of this defense that Mason County Central is in right now?
It's like a zone, 2-3.
2-3.
Yeah.
Oh, Jordan. Oh, block. Nice block there by Red Nelson. Jordan Anderson went strong with it there, Big Country, but Red Nelson got the block. And with 4:08 to go in the opening quarter, the Orioles trail 3-0.
You know, it usually takes longer against the zone. The way you beat those is you keep passing.
There's a shot put up by Nelson, no good, out of bounds. Last touch by the Orioles. Substitutions coming into the Spartan lineup will be number 13, Hannah Thorough. Also checking in, number 23, Riley Mast. And into the Oriole lineup looks to be number 5, Peyton Welch. And this game will have a little more meaning for Peyton Welch as she transfers from Mason County Central to Ludington.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure she wants to do good against her old school.
Orioles trail 3-0 with the ball for the Spartans. Hannah Thorough. Thorough back to Mallory Miller. Miller will take the 3. It's going to be short. Long rebound. Let's see, ball last touched by the Spartans.
This does not feel like a 3-0 game right now. This feels much higher scoring and fast-paced.
It certainly does, Big Country. 3:43 left in the opening quarter. 3-0. Spartans up by a field goal.
It's a different game plan than the JV game. I think both of those teams are kind of trying to slow it down, play a half-court game. And
Mesher's passed too much right there. And Welch went back there, tried to save it. But the Spartans have the basketball. 3:23 to go in the opening quarter. 3-0 Mason County Central. Miller with it now. Miller, her drive. No, tough shot. Mallory Miller kisses it off the bank. She's got all 5, and her Spartans are up 5-0 with 3:03 to go in the opening quarter. This zone, I'll tell you what, Big Country, this zone defense is presenting some problems for the Orioles.
it is. They got to keep moving the ball around the perimeter. Go side to side. That's how you kill a zone.
Folks, Smith & Eddy Insurance is our exclusive post-game sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and the Orioles. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Ludington with the ball. That's, Madeline Kenyon who's checked into the game. She wears jersey number 30. Madeline is just a sophomore. Skiba with it now. Skiba back to McKinley. Now to Kenyon. Madeline Kenyon will give it now to McKinley. 2:37 left in the opening quarter. 5-0 Mason County Central. Kenyon now to Welch. Peyton Welch, cross-court pass to McKinley. McKinley back now to Skiba. Skiba to McKinley. Ludington trying to get that ball down low, Big Country, but they're just, Mason County Central is just not allowing it.
It was easier the last few years when you had Keelan and Olivia down there. They're so tall, you could just kind of throw it up to them. But
we have a foul called on the Spartans, number 13. That'll be called on Hannah Thorough. Into the Spartan lineup, returning number 12, Grace Weinert. 2:10 left in the opening quarter. Mason County Central 5, Ludington nothing. Girls varsity basketball action. They'll get the ball in, and there's a deflection right there, and Miller has it for Mason County Central. Miller being guarded by Emma McKinley. Mallory Miller gets some space for herself. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Jordan Anderson. Anderson now. Oh, dangerous pass there. Picked off by Mallory Miller. Her shot good. Ludington's not going to be able to do that. They got to be more careful with the basketball.
that was a nice fall-away jump shot, though.
Yeah, it was. Mallory Miller with the basket. She's got all 7 points. Spartans up 7-0. Welch with the drive. Shot no good, but she draws the foul. She'll shoot 2.
That was a good, strong take.
Folks, Safe Harbor Credit Union is our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Peyton Welch shooting 2 at the free throw line. 1:32 left in the opening quarter.
We do have the foul advantage here. I mean, 4 fouls for Mason County, none for the Orioles. If we can get a few more free throws, would be easy points for us.
First free throw is no good. Ren Nelson back into the Spartan lineup. Also reporting into the Spartan lineup will be number 10, Jaden Baker. Into the Oriole lineup, returning Eliana Jeruzel. She'll replace Jenna Skiba.
The defense for the Orioles has been good this game. It's the offense that's giving them problems right now. We got to be smarter with the ball.
Yeah. Welch's second attempt is up and no good. And the Spartans come away with it. That's Jessica Peterson. Peterson to Mallory Miller. Here comes a three-pointer. Good.
You can hear the student section starting to get into the game, too. They'll be a little bit chippy, I'm sure.
Boy, coming right off the bench and nailing a 3 for the Spartans, Jaden Baker. And just like that, it's 10-0, Big Country. Spartans on top. Peyton Welch with it. Now she'll give it to Anderson. Anderson to Jeruzel. This Spartan defense has got the Orioles all out of sorts right now.
Yeah, we cannot seem to find an opening.
Now Jeruzel loses the ball, gets it back, and it's stolen right there by the Spartans. Grace Weinert. Weinert now to Jessica Peterson.
Just seems like we're being a little bit careless.
Yeah. We're down to 38 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Spartans right now, they're pitching a shutout against the Orioles. They're up 10-0. Mallory Miller with it. Miller. Good passing here by the Spartans.
Great passing.
22 seconds to go. They'll go inside to Ren Nelson. Now back out. And now we're going to have a 3-second violation on the Spartans. 18.2 seconds remain in the opening quarter. Mason County Central 10, Ludington nothing. Our next broadcast tomorrow, boys basketball, JV and Varsity from Montague. Big Country will be back with me doing color commentary for the varsity game. Could be a historic night for the Orioles' David Sunshine Schillinger. If he scores 31 tomorrow night, he ties Mike Larson, Mr. Oriole. 32 gives him the all-time record.
That'd be pretty awesome to see. I hope it is tomorrow, because I don't think I'm going to be able to make the game after that.
We want it. We want that, and we want an Oriole win.
Yep, exactly.
Ludington right now, 5-1 on the season. Here comes a shot at the buzzer that's going to be short. But at the end of 1 from Hawley Gym, all Mason County Central, your score, the Spartans 10, the Orioles nothing. Right now, we are going to step aside. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, O Nation. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington trails Mason County Central after 10-0. On the court for the Orioles, you'll have Jenna Skiba, Eliana Jerusel, Carly Mesher, Jordan Anderson, and Peyton Welch.
Hopefully Coach Stowe was able to talk to him during the break, kind of teach him a little bit how to break that zone defense that the Scottville has.
Three-pointer Spartans up no good. Rebound. Good, strong rebound by Jordan Anderson. They're going to call a foul there on Ren Nelson. She's not too happy about that.
Great job boxing out by Jordan.
9 seconds into this second quarter. Orioles looking for their first points of the game. Mesher to Anderson. Anderson will take it to the hoop. Up and no good. Still, Anderson gets the rebound. And now to Mesher, now Welch with it. Welch, her shot, no good. Ball batted away, and Mallory Miller comes up with it for the Spartans. You got to love the way Jordan Anderson went strong to the hoop, just couldn't finish there, Big Country.
She did. I think those shots will start to fall as the night goes on.
Let's hope you're right on that. Ball deflected out of bounds, last touch by Peyton Welch. Emma McKinley returns to the Oriole lineup. 7:20 left in the opening half. Mason County Central up 10-0. Girls JV basketball tonight, a thriller. Ludington wins in overtime by the score of 58-54. We'll have the JV and the varsity scoring by quarter, all the stats, area scores of interest, all on the Oriole Sports Network page later this evening. I believe they're going to get Emma McKinley on that.
Well, that JV game started out, Orioles were way up, and then Scottville came back. Maybe we could have the opposite situation here in varsity.
Let's hope so. 7:17 left in the second quarter. First free throw up and in by the Spartans, Grace Weinert. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Ren Nelson. Put back, no good. Now Carly Mesher has it. Ludington's defense is playing really good. In fact, that's the only reason that the game's not like 20-0 right now, big countries.
Yeah, we're really stopping them down low, too. I mean, most of their shots have been jump shots.
We just got to get our offense going. All right, Ludington working the ball. Jerusel now. Skiba has it. Skiba, baseline jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound, McKinley, back to Mesher. Mesher will take it down now, and there we go. Ludington on the board. Mesher inadvertently with her shot there got the ball to Anderson, who gets the bucket.
We'll give Jordan an assist, or Carly an assist for that one.
Definitely, she deserves it.
Yeah.
Mason County Central 11, Ludington 2, and this is exactly the position we were in the JV game.
Yeah. That was a much better possession for the Orioles. Quick ball movement. That's how you beat a zone.
Now there's a steal. Jerusel has it, and now she's going to be fouled. Hey, folks, Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles.
I know you've made this comparison before. That last possession for Carly, it kind of looked like Sunshine Schillinger down there driving to the basket and floating through the air.
Boy, he can just, the way he can just hang in the air and his balance is he is so much fun to watch. All right, Ludington down 11-2. They have the basketball. Mesher to Anderson. Anderson, nice move, shot up, overlaid it right there, and getting the ball for the Spartans, number 14. That's Eva Radel. Mallory Miller with it now. Radel is checked back into the game. Also in for the Spartans, number 23, Riley Mast. Radel, 5:46 to go, second quarter. Ludington trails 11-2.
Great defense by the Orioles.
Yeah, they are playing some nice defense right now, some tenacious defense. Now they're going to get Mesher for the foul there.
Yeah, I don't know about that. She was up on her a little bit. But.
Hey, coming off a fantastic JV game, seeing her first varsity action tonight, number 44, Jalen Laird. She had 23 Big Country in the JV game.
Hopefully she can get that hot streak going here in the varsity game.
Exactly. She's part of the 5-quarter rule, which teams can do now. Oh, Eliana Jeruzel right there. She got a piece of that ball. It still would be Spartan basketball.
Good job reading the pass. Just couldn't quite come away with the steal.
5:23 left in the opening half. Orioles trail by 9, 11-2. They were down 10-0 at the end of the first quarter. Nice move by Miller. Shot no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be last touched by the Spartans of Mason County Central.
This is the point where we can turn this game around here. If we get a few scores here in a row, we'll be right back in it.
Jenna Skiba triggers the ball in to Carly Mesher. Mesher now will give it to Skiba. Skiba to Jalen Laird. Laird back to Skiba. I'm sorry, that's Jeruzel there. Jeruzel wears jersey number 20. Skiba wears 10. You have to admit, there is a resemblance when you're calling the game from up here between Jeruzel and Skiba. Yeah. Here's a shot, three-pointer, good!
Nice shot.
Eliana Jeruzel tickles the twines from three-point land, nothing but net. Orioles needed that. And Ludington trails now 11-5. Here come the Spartans, Mallory Miller. Miller, baseline jumper, up it, in and out, no good. Rebound to Mesher. Mesher now will give it up to Emma McKinley.
There's a clear difference between the first and second quarter here for the O's.
I totally concur with you, Big Country. Three-pointer, Mesher, good! Oh, my! As Rich Kirby would say, boom! That one was from downtown. That was over on Staffen Street. Carly Mesher nails the three. Ludington now within 3 points, Big Country, 11-8.
They're going to have to start guarding her out there.
That wasn't your garden variety three either.
No, it was not. That was nice.
Red Nelson checks back into the Spartan lineup. Also checking back for the Spartans, number 13, Hannah Thorough.
Just like that, we went on an 8-0 run.
Got a timeout called by Coach Warren Stowe and the Ludington Orioles. It's going to be a 30. We'll still step aside. Ludington trails Mason County Central 11-8. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Big Country, Matthew Westhouse, Julia Havman, and Claire Allen, the Oriole Sports Network in conjunction with 102.7 WMOM. Ludington trails 11-8, 3:59 to go in this opening half. Mallory Miller with the ball. Both teams play. Oh, they leave her wide open though. Shot up and in and out, no good.
The rims have not been kind tonight in JV or varsity.
And Anderson come up with that for the Orioles. Now to Jeruzel. Jeruzel will go baseline, kick it back out now. Three-pointer up and no good. Just a little short there by Kenyon, who's checked into the game. It was right on line, Big Country. Just we didn't get the roll, the good roll on that one, the good bounce.
Oh, that seemed to be just where the same spot that Carly just made one from.
Exactly. Ludington trails 11-8. Orioles were down 10-0 at the end of the first quarter. Mallory Miller with the ball. We could end up having two thrillers here tonight. There's a baseline jumper. Good by Mallory Miller for two there.
That seems to be her signature move, that step back mid-range.
Yeah, that breaks a long scoring jinx there by the Spartans. Skiba, nice pass. Oh, what a pass! And the bucket! Oh, scratch my back with a hacksaw.
Great pass by Jenna around the defender.
Jordan Anderson gets the bucket and she's fouled and she'll go to the free throw line. Orioles trail 13-10. Peyton Welch checks into the Oriole lineup. You got Welch out there now with McKinley, Anderson. You also have Jerusalem and Kenyon. Jordan Anderson, her free throw is up and good. Mason County Central 13, Ludington 11, 2:53 to go. Now there's a deflection there, but the Spartans get the ball right back. And now they'll get McKinley. She was playing a little bit too tight on the defense there.
Yeah, she was throwing some arms there. I got nothing wrong with that, though. 2 minutes left, only 3 fouls. You can do that. Try and get the steal.
That's Emma's second foul. Both teams, 3 team fouls for both Mason County Central and Ludington right now. Spartans with the possession. They have a 2-point lead. We're in the second quarter. Miller with the ball. Orioles know that she is the Spartans' designated sniper. They'll pass it now. Baseline drive by Weinert. Ball out of bounds. Mason County Central basketball. Excuse me, that was Eva Radel on that drive right there.
Defense to cover up and make sure they couldn't get the ball to Wren.
2:32 to go in the second quarter. Ludington trails 13-11. If you're just tuning in, Ludington was down 10-0 at the end of the first quarter. Radel with it now. Well, wide open. They can't leave Miller like that. Shot up, no good. Miller rebound, shot up, and no good. Miller fighting with Anderson. Anderson comes away with it.
We caught a break there. Her missing 2 easy shots for her.
Welch, good job getting that ball. Welch, shot up, and no good. Rebound, Anderson. Good! And she's fouled right there, sister. Jordan Anderson with a bucket, and she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line.
Back-to-back and ones by Jordan this quarter. She has really taken over the game down low.
I think she's still pumped up from giving that verbal to University of Nebraska at
That's right, I saw that D1.
Omaha to play volleyball.
That's impressive.
Jordan Anderson at the free throw line.
She's definitely got the height for it.
Free throw's good. And the Orioles were down at 10. They were down 10 at one point, 10-0, and they now have a 14-13 lead. 2:06 to go in this opening half. With the ball for the Spartans, Mallory Miller. She'll give it up now to Hannah Thorough. Belay my last, that was Jessica Peterson. Foul called on Carly Mesher. 1:55 to go in the opening half. Ball will be triggered in by Jessica Peterson. She gets it into Mallory Miller. Miller, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, no good. Anderson fighting for it. She's got it. Boy, tough battle there between Anderson and the Spartans. Number 23, Riley Mast. Now we have a turnover by the Orioles. What happened there, Big Country?
It looked like she picked up the dribble and kept going there. A little bit of
travel?
Yeah,
okay.
A little bit of travel.
I was looking down at my roster. I did not see what happened there. All right, 1:39 to go. That's why I got the color man here, color commentary man who's got great eyesight here with me tonight, Big Country. All right, with the ball, Mallory Miller into the corner. Three-point attempt is good.
Nice
Boy, that was
wow.
buried. Hitting that three-pointer for the Spartans, number 11, Jessica Peterson.
That was not open, and she still hit that. That was impressive.
We have a 30-second timeout. Spartans up 16-14. Hey, folks, Benedict's Auto Center provides the best in auto body repairing and painting, and they have since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you that they'll put the collision damage in reverse. So make sure you're taking it easy out on those roadways, especially with that white fluffy stuff out there in that ice. If you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender or suffer major collision damage, call Mike Benedict, 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. And remember, they'll put collision damage in reverse. Mason County Central 16, Ludington 14. 1:22 to go in this opening half. The Orioles trailed 10-0 at the end of the first quarter. Mesher with the ball, now to Jerusalem. Eliana Jerusalem, and we're going to have...
What do we got here?
Going to have a foul called.
I'm surprised the student sections have gotten more into this game. Usually these games are pretty loud between those two, maybe towards the second half.
I think they will. They were really getting into it during the boys' game at Mason County Central about a week and a half ago. Yeah. Eliana Jerusalem at the free throw line. 1:14 to go in the opening half. First free throw, no good. Into the Oriole lineup, number 42, Sabrina Ramirez. She is a senior. Jerusalem's second attempt from the charity stripe is up and good.
1 point game.
Jerusalem gets one of two. Ludington trails 16-15. Still think the scoring is going to pick up in the second half, Big Country?
I do, because we're still getting a lot of shots going up. Physical foul there.
I'll tell you there, Peyton Welch got her money's worth on that foul. And great sportsmanship. She went over. Of course, she knows all these girls.
Yeah.
She was teammates with them, and she went right over and helped Eva Radel back up right there.
Old friendships turned into rivals.
Both girls smiling, and Eva Radel will go to the free throw line, and she will shoot two. 1:07 remaining in the opening half. Radel's a lefty. She sinks the first free throw. Ren Nelson returns to the Spartan lineup. Jordan Anderson returns to the Oriole lineup.
That's good. With Ren in there, we need Jordan for rebounding for sure.
Second attempt by Radel, up and in. Ludington down by 3, 18-15. 1:03 to go in the opening half. Jerusalem with it for the Orioles. She'll give it now to Welch. Peyton Welch now to, that's Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon now to Welch. Her shot up, no good. And now a foul will be called. Good job there by Jordan Anderson. And I love to see how aggressive Jordan Anderson is being. You didn't see that a lot from her last year as a sophomore up on the varsity, but you're seeing more of it, more and more of it this year, early on in the season.
Gaining more confidence for sure.
Exactly.
That's the second over the back call on Ren. Jordan's doing a great job boxing out.
Jordan Anderson at the free throw line. First free throw in and out, no good. Into the Oriole lineup. Number 12, Ashley Stowe. And Ashley is a junior.
We got a pretty young team here, I think. Not too many seniors.
Second free throw, good. Jordan gets one of two. Jordan Anderson with 9 points in this first half for the Orioles. Ludington trails 18-16. Ren Nelson with the ball. Now to Radel, to Miller. Miller, Ashley Stowe on her like glue right there. Down to 30 seconds to go in this opening half. Oh, ball deflected right there by,
great job by Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan Anderson. Great job getting to the ball right there.
Getting in front of the post.
Evo Radel will trigger the ball in for the Mason County Central Spartans.
Good job by Jordan. That's important. When you got someone who's a bit taller and maybe a little bit stronger than you down there, it's important to get in front of them. Don't let them get your back to the basket.
Nelson with it. They'll work it inside. Ren Nelson now back to Radel. Her shot, no good. Ball fought for, out of bounds. Last touch by the Orioles. Hey, folks, Lundquist Furniture is West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, give Trent Lundquist and Lundquist Furniture a call at 231-757-3368. 16.8 seconds left. Radel gets the ball in. They'll work it inside. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Anderson. Anderson loses her footing, and now she'll give it up to her teammate. Welch has it. 6 seconds to go. Pass deflected, out of bounds, and it's going to be Spartan basketball. Last touch there. They're saying it was last touch by Jerusalem.
Yeah, that was a touch-and-go play there.
Would like to see Ludington settle it down a little bit coming up there. I know
a little bit
short
more
on time. Miller will let it fly, and there's the buzzer. And at the end of the first half of play from Hawley Gym, girls varsity basketball action, the battle of Mason County. The Mason County Central Spartans 18, the Ludington Orioles 16, and we'll return in 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, O Nation.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Crown & Cork is Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar and is open Monday through Thursday from 4:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of our new fall menu items, including French onion soup and our seasonal cheesecake. All menu items are made fresh when ordered, and many have locally sourced ingredients. We also have a kids' play area for the littles to play in while the adults dine. And make sure you call us to host your next event. Our private dining space seats up to 80 people and offers a beautiful view of the Ludington Harbor. Crown & Cork is located at 502 West Loomis Street, across from the Ludington Marina. Follow us on Facebook to hear about our specials and other important information, or call us at 231-425-3557 to make a reservation today. We look forward to serving you soon.
Hawley Gym, the Spartans of Mason County Central have a 2-point lead over the Orioles, 18-16, girls varsity basketball action. A big thank you to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Also a shout out to Indian Summer Co-op. They are the exclusive sponsor of the Player in the Spotlight segment. Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Ludington outscored Mason County Central 16-8 in that second quarter after being outscored 10-0 in the opening 8 minutes of play. Scoring in the first half for the Spartans, 3 for Jaden Baker, 3 for Jessica Peterson, 1 for Grace Weinert, 2 for Eva Hradel, and Mallory Miller had, let's see here, 5, so she had 9 points. For the Ludington Orioles, 4 for Eliana Jeruzel, 3 for Carly Mesher, and Jordan Anderson with, let's see, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. So 9 for Anderson, 3 for Mesher, 4 for Jeruzel. So you look, Big Country, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 girls scored, and we just had 3 girls score in that first half.
Yeah, a little bit more well distributed for them. They had the one girl, Mallory. I think she was lights out shooting there. We got to find a way to contain her. But I think overall they played great defense. They were physical, did not allow many offensive rebounds. I think offensively is where they need to make the change here.
Ludington playing some good defense over the Spartans. I mean, the Spartans shut the Orioles out 10-0 in the first. Ludington comes back, gets 16 in the second, holds the Spartans to 8. Right now, again, we want to thank Indian Summer Co-op, our exclusive sponsor of the Player in the Spotlight. That player for tonight is Ayana Rangel, and we're going to listen to that right now. When we come back, we'll have more of the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show coming your way here on the Oriole Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM. Hey, Oriole Nation, this is the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole Player in the Spotlight. That player for tonight's game is Ayana Rangel. She is a senior. She wears jersey number 50 and plays the guard position. Ayana, I wanted to ask you, what is it that you like best about being a Ludington Oriole basketball player?
I think just the atmosphere is so much different than the 2 other sports that I play, and I think it is very nice to be around different people every season.
This is your first year out for basketball. What made you decide to come out this year?
Well, I've been backing it off since freshman year.
Okay.
I played 8th grade year, but this year my senior year, I thought best for last.
Well, we're glad you're out for your senior year. What do you feel are this year's strengths?
I think just we talk a lot. We're not pushing each other off or anything. We all just talk to each other. I feel like everything just goes really well all the time.
Okay. And what do you like best about playing for Coach Warren Stowe?
I think just the energy he brings every day to practice. He doesn't bring us down or anything. He will recuperate everybody and like, yeah.
Okay. And your favorite restaurant in Ludington?
Thai mango.
Hey, we've had a couple of people answer Thai mango. You know, we get a lot of folks saying, you know, we do get some players who say, the new restaurant out on the highway, the El
Rancho?
Thank you. I've heard it. All kinds of football players, basketball players, El Rancho. Yes, a lot of people have said El Rancho, but you get people that say Sportsman's.
Yeah.
You get a few old Hamlins in there. You get all kinds of different answers.
It's always my mother's cooking.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, exactly. Yeah, but speaking of, what is the favorite thing your mom makes for you and your family?
I think the Thai beef veggie stir fry with noodles.
Okay, all right. Your plans for spring sports?
I'm gonna play softball.
Got another softball player. That's great. Future plans? Got college plans?
Yes, I plan to stay 4 years at Aquinas College and hopefully play softball for them.
That would be super, Ayanna, if you were able to play softball for them. And that's a really, really great college right there, Aquinas. No doubt about that. Anybody out there you'd like to say hello to who might be listening to tonight's live stream broadcast?
My parents, my biggest supporters.
All right. Well, congratulations, Ayanna, on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole Player in the Spotlight. We wish all the best for you and your teammates this year. As always, go O's.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Big Country, I see a couple of your teammates here in attendance tonight. It's great to see Levi Lehman, also Cole Anthus here. And I see Coach Shank sitting up over there as well. It looks like he's sitting next to Noah Lehman.
Yep.
Over there. Noah Lehman, of course, the JV coach, and Thad Shank, our longtime boys varsity coach. He had a few years where he coached girls varsity basketball as well. You know, Big Country, I was talking a bit about this during the JV game. The current Lake Style Winter 2023 magazine has just a awesome article on Ludington's Sawyer Hendrickson. This young lady.
I was hearing about that. That was pretty exciting.
Yeah, this young lady, Julia, was telling me she saw her recently on Fox News. But Sawyer Hendrickson is she is a wonderful, wonderful young lady. 14-year-old freshman here at Ludington High School. She's been doing this for 7 years. The article by David L. Barber is fantastic. I urge everybody to get the Lake Style Winter 2023 magazine and take a look at this article. It's entitled Serving Those Who Serve. West Michigan teenager delivers holiday cheer 365 days a year to those in the military. And I mean, it's active duty military she sends to. It's also veterans. I was reading this. I know, I've heard a lot about Sawyer Hendrickson. I did football when her brother was a running back for the Orioles, Kyler Hendrickson some years back. And Sawyer got into this mainly because of her big brother who served in the Marine Corps. And it's just amazing the things she has done. I was reading this article, and there's just blown away by her selfless service and all that she does for our armed forces. And it's just an amazing article. I can't say anything more about it.
Yeah, that's really awesome to see. We have a lot of great people here in the Ludington community, and she's definitely a bright spot. So it's great to see her getting recognized.
Yep. That is the Winter 2023 Lake Style magazine. Got this through the Daily News not too long ago. A great article in there on Sawyer Hendrickson. And just what she does, I know as a retired sailor, U.S. Navy, as a veteran, how much that means to veterans and also active duty service members when they are getting care packages and there are people back home thinking about them, and saying, hey, thank you for what you do. We know you can't be home for Christmas, but thank you.
That's really great to see. They're making the ultimate sacrifice, and she's trying to find a way to give back. So
an OSN Bravo Zulu, a big OSN Bravo Zulu salute to Sawyer Hendrickson and her kids with a cause. Nice. Well, Big Country, we got quite a second half coming at us. And again, I said it before the start of the varsity game. I said if this varsity game is anything like the JV game, which went to overtime, we're in for one heck of a ball game tonight. And we had it in the first half, and I don't see any reason to see why we're not going to have the same type of second half, an exciting competitive ball game against these county rivals.
Definitely. It's been fast-paced and a lot of action. It's a low-scoring game. You wouldn't guess it by watching, though.
And here we go, Ludington with the basketball to begin play here in the second half. Emma McKinley with it. McKinley now to Mesher. Orioles trail by 2, 18-16. McKinley now to Jerusalem. Jerusalem will give it to Jordan Anderson. Back out on top to McKinley. She'll swing it now to Mesher. Mesher, cross-court pass to Jerusalem. Now to Anderson at the free throw line. Shot up. It's no good, but she draws the foul.
That's a great shot by Jordan. Spartans are still in that same 2-3 zone. They've been sticking with it, but it looked like after the end of the first quarter there, Coach Stowe came out and showed them how to beat it.
There is a shot right there, Big Country, that last year Jordan would have got that ball and she would have passed it. Instead of she gets the ball, turns around and shoots.
Yep,
the first free throw is
confidence.
first free throw is good. Jordan's second attempt also good. We got a tie game. Oriole Nation and Spartan Nation. I know a lot of Spartan Nation tuned in as well to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Big thank you to all of those who are tuned in and listening to and watching this game. There's a turnover. Emma McKinley comes up with it. She'll give it now to her teammate, and that's Carly Mesher. Mesher now to Jerusalem. Back to Mesher. She'll give it now to Anderson. Jordan Anderson to Emma McKinley. Good ball work right now. Good passing by the Orioles. Mesher to Anderson, and Emma is able to snag it before it goes out of bounds. Emma McKinley. McKinley now, that's Skiba with it. Skiba to Mesher. Anderson. Anderson up and no good. Ren Nelson with the rebound. 6:45 to go in the third quarter. Ludington 18, Mason County Central 18. Girls varsity basketball action from Hawley Gym on a Monday night. Ren Nelson. Boy, you often hear Coach Warren Stowe. He's pretty vocal, but we're not having any problem hearing him up here right now, are we?
He saw something he wanted the team to know, and he was making sure they heard him.
Ball batted out of bounds there. It'll remain with the Spartans of Mason County Central.
I've noticed we're doing a great job reading the passing lanes this game, getting a lot of deflections.
Spartans 3-0 on the season. Orioles 3-1. Ren Nelson, turnaround, no good, but she's fouled, and she'll shoot 2.
We've mentioned Jordan Anderson a lot on the offensive end tonight, but I think she's been also doing a great job on the defensive end, holding Ren to 0 points here for the whole first half. She's at the line now, but Ren's a great player, and to keep her to 0, that's impressive.
I wholeheartedly concur with you, Big Country. Ren Nelson at the free throw line. First shot, good. That's her first point of this ball game. Spartans up 19-18. 6:22 left in the third quarter. Ren Nelson, she's got to be, her and Jordan are about the same height, and Jordan's just about 6'3". Nelson gets 2 free throws. Would you say Jordan's 6'2 or 6'3, Big Country?
Yeah, right around there, probably 6'2". We got a lot of height in the Ludington program. I mean, Keelan and Olivia last year, they graduated. But
yeah. All right. Ren Nelson gets both free throws. Spartans up 20-18. Jerusalem with it. She'll give it now to Skiba. Skiba, nice move. She'll pass it back to Jerusalem. Jerusalem will take the shot. No good. Emma McKinley with the rebound. Good! Emma McKinley doing some great work on the offensive glass.
Great job fighting through the defense there to get the offensive rebound.
Her first points of the game. Ludington has tied it up 20 apiece. Grace Weinert. Weinert now to Mallory Miller. Radel, shot blocked right there. Unfortunately, Jordan Anderson was on the block right there when she got the ball, Big Country.
It's a little too far into the basket, but that was a great block.
Good defense there by Jordan Anderson. You can just see her maturing every game and the way her game is progressing.
This is definitely the best I've seen her play.
All right, with Spartans with the basketball. Grace Weinert, Radel, back to Weinert. Weinert trying to get that ball down to Mast, out of bounds. Last touch by the Orioles. Riley Mast has checked into the game, giving Ren Nelson a breather. Mallory Miller with the ball. Miller, she'll take a baseline jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound, Jordan Anderson. Now to Carly Mesher. Mesher pushes it ahead now to McKinley. Mesher. Anderson, McKinley. Back to Mesher. Mesher to McKinley. Mesher. Jerusalem wanting that basketball. You can hear her. She'll take the 3. No good. Fought for and out of bounds. Good hustle there by Jenna Skiba. Couldn't save it though. Peyton Welch will come into the Oriole lineup and give Jordan Anderson a breather. She gets a well-deserved round of applause from the Oriole faithful sitting behind the Oriole bench.
Jenna, sometimes she reminds me of Joe Benz, running all over the court. She's everywhere.
Joe isn't he? Joe Benz. There's a long pass right here. Welch had it for a second, loses it. And now they're trying to get it inside. They do. Mass shot, no good. Rebound up by Miller, no good. And now coming away with it for the Orioles is Jerusalem. Well, you can tell when Jordan Anderson's not in there, Ludington, they're getting a little bit of trouble.
Yep, rebounding's a big aspect.
Yep. Peyton Welch in the paint now, and she's going to draw the foul, I believe. Yes, she is. 4:26 to go in the third quarter. Ludington 20. Mason County Central 20. The Spartans were up 18-16 at the half.
Student sections are getting into it a little bit now.
Now they're starting to.
Maybe they're just closer to us.
Oh, there's a pickoff by Mallory Miller off the inbound pass there from the Orioles. 4:17 to go, third quarter. Radel with the ball. Now over to Jessica Peterson. Back to Radel. Radel, Mallory Miller, three-pointer, good. Mallory Miller, can't leave her. Yeah, you can't leave her alone like that. She nails the three. Spartans with the three-point lead, 23-20. Got a 30-second timeout with 4:01 to go in this third quarter. Hey, folks, Crown and Cork is Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. They're open Monday through Thursday, 4 to 8 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 4 to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to try some of the great menus, or great items on their menu, I should say. Some delicious items on the menu. They are located at 502 West Loomis Street, right across from the Ludington Marina. You can follow them on Facebook to learn more about their specials and other important information. That's Crown and Cork at 502 West Loomis Street. Also, Ludington Paint and Glass. They've been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call Matt Ewing at Ludington Paint and Glass, 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects, is proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. Back to action right now. Ludington trails by 3, 23-20. 3:51 to go in this third quarter. Peyton Welch loses the ball, and it'll be Spartan basketball. Unforced error there, Big Country.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened.
With the ball for the Spartans, Eva Radel. Radel's ball deflected, but Riley Mass still comes up with it.
Good rotation now. The Orioles, we trapped. We got back in our spots.
Mallory Miller with it now. Miller being harassed there. Nice, good job there by Peyton Welch. She gets the steal. Welch pushes the ball up court. Welch still with it now. Here comes a shot up by Skiba. No good. Rebound to Riley Mast.
That was good ball movement. We got a wide open shot. That's what you want.
Madeline Kenyon is checked into the Oriole lineup. She wears jersey number 30. Spartans with the basketball. Ball is out of bounds. It will be Oriole basketball. Emma McKinley doing a nice job right there.
Yep, and Jenna, she got in front of the post there, made that pass hard.
All right, the Spartans bring in number 4, and that's Ava Brooks. She's a senior, and also returning is Ren Nelson, number 30. The Orioles bring in number 40, Jordan Anderson. 2:55 to go in the third quarter. Just as we anticipated, a close, exciting ball game with lots of defense. If you're a defense, three-pointer up and short right there. That was put up by Madeline Kenyon, and here come the Spartans. We anticipated some tenacious, relentless defense from both teams, Big Country.
That's exactly what we're getting.
Mallory Miller with the ball, now to Ren Nelson. Nelson to Radel. Radel shot blocked right there. Oh, boy.
That looks pretty clean to me. I don't know, but...
Looked like that was mostly ball there, mainly ball, Big Country,
Mostly
but
got her on the
you know,
body
the
or
official, they're a little closer to the action than we are.
Yeah.
Radel at the free throw line. First shot is short. On the court for Ludington right now, you have Welch, Kenyon, Skiba, Anderson, and McKinley. Eva Radel, second attempt is up and good. Radel gets 1 of 2. She's got 3 points. Spartans have a 4-point lead, 24-20 with 2:25 to go in this third quarter. Emma McKinley with the ball. McKinley now to Welch. Peyton Welch down the lane. And a jump ball, possession error to Mason County Central.
It was a good physical drive, just couldn't get it up.
I don't know if that was Radel. One of the Spartans got her hand on the ball right there and caused a jump ball. And now here comes Mallory Miller. 4-point Spartan lead, 24-20. Wide open underneath. They'll kick it back out, and there's Radel going in for shot, no good. Rebound to the Orioles, and here comes Kenyon. Madeline Kenyon with the ball. She wears jersey number 30. McKinley for 3, no good. Rebound, Ren Nelson. Offense is starting to pick up a little bit right here, but the scoring isn't.
Yeah, we're getting fast again. It's looking like the first quarter.
Mason County Central 24, Ludington 20. 1:38 to go. Nice pass. Basket no good though. Ren Nelson made a really nice pass there to her teammate. I believe that was Jessica Peterson. Now Ren Nelson again. Nelson's got good court vision.
She does. She catches it down low and looks to find the open.
Wide open. Oh boy, Mason County Central worked that to perfection, Big Country.
That was nice ball movement. I mean, that was beautiful basketball.
Jordan went out to pick the player up who had the ball, and that left a little spin move right there for Ren Nelson. She had an easy bucket. And now we have a 6-point Spartan lead. 1:07 to go in the third quarter. Mason County Central 26, Ludington 20. It's a full timeout, so we'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington with the basketball. They trail by 6. Nice move by Skiba. Good! Oh, they followed that play diagram there by Coach Warren Stowe to perfection, Big Country, and Skiba gets the bucket.
That was drawn up great. Got a nice wide open basket.
Ludington trails by 4, 26-22. No, what a block by Jordan Anderson! And Welch comes up with it for the Orioles. Now she'll give it to Mesher.
How many blocks does she have tonight?
She's got a few. Not sure about how many she has specifically. There's a nice drive by Skiba. And now they say that Skiba stepped out of bounds right there when she was driving the baseline.
She got pushed a little bit there. I think you could have called that a foul.
She took a little bit of a hip check right there. Definitely. If I may use a term from a hockey term right there. Yes. All right, Ludington trails 26-22. 28 seconds to go in the third quarter. Double team of Mallory Miller right there. They're going to get it down low, masked. And now there's a turnover right there. Carly Mesher comes up with it. Orioles have 18 seconds. She'll push it forward to McKinley. McKinley double team now. Great timeout called by Coach Warren Stowe there. Emma McKinley, she was being badgered by 2 Spartans right there. And we have a timeout on the floor. We're going to stay right here and tell you about Team Jamie Loney, 5-star real estate. If you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5-Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone, 231-343-4598 today. That's Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. 13.5 seconds to go in this third quarter. Ludington trails 26-22. Welch will get the ball into Mesher. Mesher now to Welch. 7 seconds to go. Ludington's got to start moving here. Give and go. Skiba left it short. Jenna Skiba. And at the end of 3 from Hawley Gym, your score, the Mason County Central Spartans 26, the Ludington Orioles 22. Back after these messages, you are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. We've begun play here in the fourth quarter. Ludington with the basketball. Madeline Kenyon has it. The Orioles trail by 4, 26-22. And here comes the Spartans. Ball deflected. Carly Mesher has it. Let's see what Mesher does here. She's going to take it in, and she's going to draw the foul. She'll shoot 2.
Great steal in full court there by Carly.
Carly Mesher going to the free throw line. The Orioles trail 26-22. The Orioles were outscored by their county rivals in that third quarter, 8-6.
Yeah, we got a close game here. I was just saying to scoop there in between the quarters. We could have back-to-back overtime games tonight.
Their first free throw is good by Mesher. You could be exactly 100% accurate on that statement, Big Country.
Putting on a good show for the full Hawley Gymnasium tonight.
Second free throw by Carly Mesher. She wears jersey number 25. It's up and no good. Rebound to Ren Nelson. We got a 3-point game right now. Spartans up by 3, 26-23. With the ball, number 12, Grace Weinert. She'll take the 3 and she'll nail it. Boy, Grace Weinert just stepped up from the far baseline, and now that 3-point lead all of a sudden goes up to a 6-point lead. Jerusalem driving with the basketball. Now to Kenyon, to Mesher. Carly Mesher in the lane, and her shot's blocked right there. And here come the Spartans. 6:58 to go in the fourth quarter. Mallory Miller, nobody picked her up, and she'll get the ball. An easy 2 right. Oh! Red Nelson. Wow. Red Nelson there had a bunny right there, as we like to call it. And hey, we see it in the NBA where they miss bunnies from time to time. But Mallory Miller made a beautiful pass right there, and then a frustration foul there, no doubt, by Ren Nelson.
Good job by Jordan staying strong with the ball, though, drawing another foul.
Her 4th foul, Big Country. So for the Orioles, Emma McKinley returns. You got McKinley out there now with Mesher, Skiba, Jerusalem, and Anderson. McKinley with the ball. The Orioles trail by 6, 29-23. 3-point attempt up and no good there by Jerusalem. Rebound to Mast. Mast will outlet it now to Grace Weinert. Weinert gives it to Mallory Miller. Miller being guarded there by Mesher. Wide open, shot up, good. Nice awareness and a great pass right there from Mallory Miller to her teammate Jessica Peterson, who gets the easy basket. Spartans up by 8, just like that, 31-23. 6:03 to go in the game. We'll work it to Anderson, now back to Mesher. Mesher, oh, great job there
Good
by
save by
Jenna
Jenna.
Skiba. McKinley with it now. Jeruzel, Mesher in the paint. Now Mesher loses the ball, and last touch by the Spartans. Hey folks, the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yuck. Call 231-845-5000. Ball batted out of bounds. Still, it will remain with the Ludington Orioles. Jeruzel will trigger it into Anderson. Now Anderson's, that's Coach Brian Beebe is not happy about that call of the Spartans.
He was pretty vocal about that one. He disagreed.
Brian Beebe coming from Whitehall.
3 fouls for the Spartans here. That could be important.
Yeah.
Get some free throws up here soon.
All right, Ludington trails by 8, 31-23. The Orioles got to find some offense here. And again, the Spartans have played some stellar defense tonight. Orioles have played stellar defense. But they still trail by 8. Welch will kick it back. McKinley for 3. Good!
Great shot.
Right there, sister. Emma McKinley drills a 3, and Ludington was in bad need of that.
Yes, put us right back in this game.
Emma McKinley has 5 points in the game. Ludington trails 31-26. Now a foul called on Eliana Jeruzel. Folks, Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Orioles doing a nice job there, Big Country. And the Spartans had a good look right there. McKinley, another 3.
Oh.
Good! Back-to-back threes by Emma McKinley. Woo! Ludington now trails by just 2, 31-29.
She was so open, she couldn't even believe it.
There's a 3 by the Spartans, up no good. Ball deflected out of bounds. It will be Spartan basketball. I don't think they'll let Emma probably be that open again.
No, I think that's the last time they'll make that mistake.
Carly Mesher reports into the Oriole lineup, replacing Peyton Welch. So you got Jeruzel out there now with Mesher, Anderson, Skiba, and McKinley. Wide open, Mallory Miller, her shot no good. You don't see her miss she's going to get another opportunity. No, Jeruzel gets out on her. Miller still with the ball, looking for a teammate right now. Turn around, up, and in and out, no good. Rebound, Anderson.
She wanted that step back mid-range. She's been shooting those all night.
Yeah. Mason County Central 31, Ludington 29. 4 minutes to go in the ball game, and now a foul on Mason County Central. And Orioles were out of it by 8 just a minute ago, Big Country. Now they're within 2.
Crazy how fast things can change.
Ebb and flow in a game of runs.
Yeah, I don't know if the Orioles have held a lead yet tonight, but they're getting close.
Eliana Jeruzel at the free throw line. Her first shot, no good. 3:59 left in this ball game. It's been a dandy. County rivals, Ludington and Mason County Central. The Spartans have a 2-point lead, 31-29. Eliana Jeruzel, her second attempt is good, but we're going to have it's going to wipe that point out, a lane violation right there on the Orioles. It looked like the Spartan player.
Timeout.
Yeah, or did he get a timeout?
Yeah, we got a timeout.
Oh, timeout. Ludington, it's a full timeout. And we're going to stay right here and tell you about Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yuck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment is necessary. Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yuck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. And, of course, Groundworks Landscaping, they're located at 5634 West Dewey Road. Their vast and professional job services include a myriad of things that can be done to improve your yard. You talk about it, folks, they can do it. Outdoor improvements, landscaping, subcontracting, excavation, drainage from heavy rains, deer food plot work, tree removal, delivery of landscape materials, irrigation services, and retaining walls, and much, much, much more. Groundworks Landscaping gives free estimates, and they can be reached by calling 231-690-3969. Their website can be found at groundworksmi.com. That's groundworksmi.com. That's Groundworks Landscaping, 5634 West Dewey Road.
I can actually attest for chiropractor, Mr. Mark Yak. He does great work. That's where I would always go.
He's my personal chiropractor, too. I've been seeing him for years.
Yeah, Braden's mom, Cheryl, she's secretary there. She's real nice.
Always great seeing her and chatting with her. And Dr. Yak, I always leave there feeling awesome.
Yep.
All right, so 3:46 to go. The Spartans with the basketball. Shot by Miller, no good. And, Big Country, I thought they called a lane violation because coming out of that timeout, we hit the free throw, but it did not count. There was a lane violation by an Oriole, apparently. And
they had both.
Yep, and right now the Spartans will get the ball back.
2-point game, plenty of time here for the Orioles.
Lots of time. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left in this game. Ludington trails by 2. Mason County Central basketball. Spartans will get it in to Ren Nelson. Nelson against Anderson, and boy, late whistle there.
Yeah, that. He'd gotten a rebound before that whistle was even blown.
Ren Nelson at the free throw line, shooting 2. First shot is good. Spartans' lead increases to 3 now. Nelson's second attempt is also good.
She's got a nice stroke from the free throw line.
She does.
She's made quite a few today.
She's got 6 points in the game, Big Country, and 4 of them have come from the free throw line.
Yeah.
Spartans up 33-29, 3:37 left in the game. Jerusalem with it now to Mesher. Mesher, and she's going to draw the foul. Good job there by Carly Mesher. She's just got a knack for drawing contact like that, Big Country.
She does. I mentioned earlier, she looks a lot like Sunshine Schillinger out there. They have a similar play style.
Carly Mesher at the free throw line, shooting 2, 3:26. That's an eternity in basketball.
Yeah, it is.
That's left in this game. Orioles trail 33-29. First free throw is good.
This could turn into a free throw shootout here. We got 5 fouls for the Spartans, 3 for the Orioles.
The other night against Oak Ridge, Sunshine Schillinger, 19 of 21 from the free throw line.
Wow.
That is magnificent. Mesher's second attempt in and out, no good. Rebound, however, by McKinley. Emma in there fighting for it. And now coming away with it for the Spartans was Riley Mast.
If only he could have hit just one more of those free throws, would have had the scoring record by himself.
That is true. He's in there with a couple of other Ludington legends, though. Ludington boys basketball legends, and Steve Shaner, LHS class of 1958, Mike Larson, LHS class of 1972. All right, we're down to 2:56 to go in the game. And fighting for the ball, that's going to be a tie-up. Possession arrow to Mason County Central. Folks, Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. All right, Mason County Central with the basketball. Mallory Miller, turnaround, no good. Rebound to Ren Nelson. Ball deflected, though, and McKinley has it for the Orioles. Good job by Jordan Anderson deflecting that ball right there.
Yeah, getting it from behind.
Mesher has it. Orioles trail 33-30. 3-point attempt. Jerusalem, no good. Fought for. Jerusalem gets her rebound. A long rebound right there, Big Country.
Good hustle by Eliana.
Mesher with it now. Mesher, she better get rid of it. She just does. She gives it up to Jerusalem. Jerusalem on the drive. Good! Eliana Jerusalem kisses it off the glass, and the Orioles trail by 2.
That was a tough shot over Wren. She had her hands up there.
She really had to arch that. She really had to arch that.
We want an over-the-back call there.
They're not going to get it, though. Spartans with the basketball. 1:54 left in the game. Miller to the hoop. Shot, no good. And Skiba comes up with it now to McKinley. Ludington trails 33-32. 1:44 left in the game. Mesher with it now. Skiba. Jenna Skiba. She'll give it to McKinley. McKinley's shot is blocked. And Red Nelson, a huge block there for Red Nelson. 1:29 to go in the game. Mason County Central 33, Ludington 32.
They're definitely going to try and slow the game down here. Take some time off the clock.
Boy, you got a lot of tired girls out there right now, Big Country.
Definitely.
See the way they're
It's been
breathing.
a long game.
Yep. Just shows the exertion both teams are used to. There's a steal by McKinley. Emma McKinley with the steal. 1:01 to go. McKinley now. She'll give it back to her teammate. Oh, and the pass picked off right there. Coming back to pick it off, Grace Weinert. Weinert will take the shot.
Oh.
And she's going to draw the foul.
Carly's not going to like that one. She wanted the charge.
Just a bad break for the Orioles down at their end, Big Country.
Yeah.
Grace Weinert had joined the play late and ended up getting the steal right there. And we have 53 seconds to go. Timeout on the floor. Mason County Central 33, Ludington 32. Oriole Nation, Spartan Nation, don't you dare go away. We're going to step aside. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. You know, Big Country and I were talking at the break right there. The officiating has been really, really good tonight. It has been
great.
Extremely consistent.
Yep.
And
definitely, I don't think they're leaning one way.
No, that's all you can ask for is consistency.
Yep.
First free throw is up and in by the Spartans, number 12, Grace Weinert. Big second attempt, and that's in and out, no good. Jordan Anderson out of bounds, and it's going to be one official started saying Ludington, the other says Mason County Central.
Yeah, I think that should be Mason County's ball there. Jordan saved it, but wasn't quite able to get it done.
So it's a 2-point Spartan lead. It's Mason County Central basketball. We have 49.7 seconds remaining in this game. It has been a dandy from Hawley Gym, the county rivals in varsity girls basketball action, Ludington and Mason County Central. Mallory Miller with the ball. Now over to Jessica Peterson, back to Miller. 36 seconds left in the game. Orioles trail by 2, 34-32. Wide open, and there's a block there, but it's going to be a foul called on the Orioles, Jordan Anderson.
Yeah, that was a pretty clear one there.
The main thing, though, Jordan did not allow the basket to be scored.
Yep.
That's her
if you're
fourth.
going to foul him, make it worth it.
Exactly. That's Anderson's fourth foul at the line for the Spartans. Number 12, Grace Weinert.
Jordan Anderson and Ren Nelson, they both have 4 fouls now. Either one of them fouls out, and this is a completely different game.
Yeah, Grace Weinert, first free throw is good. Second free throw, short. And rebound to... There's boy, that was quite a battle there between Jerusalem and Weinert for the ball. Jerusalem ended up with it. Orioles trail by 3. Shot up by McKinley, out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan Anderson. 16.1 seconds remain in this game. Mason County Central 35, Ludington 32. Timeout, Mason County Central. We're going to stay right here. Folks, Pure Marquette Builders is located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. Pure Marquette Builders, the exclusive starting lineup sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network. Also, Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Of course, we'll be talking to Oriole head coach Warren Stowe at the conclusion of this game between the Ludington Orioles and the Mason County Central Spartans. You know, it's a game, Big Country, where if you're an Oriole, you do not want to lose to your county rivals, the Spartans. If you're a Spartan, same goes. You don't want to lose to your rival, the Ludington Orioles.
No, you don't. This game is talked about all year long. If you win this one, you're happy. But
your county rivals, now your arch rivals, the Manistee Chippewas.
Yep.
So Ludington trails by 3, 35-32. Mason County Central has the basketball. Orioles going to have to foul real quick here, Big Country?
I think so, as soon as possible, because this is, if they hit just one free throw, it's a two-possession game.
Yep. So Ludington, they'll get it into Ren Nelson. You figure they would want it. Well, maybe
foul.
not. Yeah, they 11 seconds. I don't know why the Orioles have not fouled yet. They're wasting a lot of time here. Oh, boy, they wasted about 10 seconds right there. They're down by 3, 35-32, and now I can understand you're trying to get the steal, Big Country, right there. But to give up 10 seconds like that, and then to top it off, they lose their tallest girl, Jordan Anderson, who played a heck of a ball game tonight.
Yeah, I also understand them not wanting to have Jordan foul, but I think that was part of their game plan. It didn't look like Coach Stowe was telling them to foul. I think they had something planned. It just didn't seem to work out.
First free throw is good, and now it's a two-possession game.
That might just seal the deal.
Getting the free throw for the Spartans. Is that Jessica Peterson?
I think it's Jessica Peterson.
Two clutch free throws for Jessica Peterson. Full timeout, we'll step aside. Mason County Central 37, Ludington 32. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
.9 seconds remain. Ludington trails 37-32. Not impossible, Big Country, but it's going to be hard to score that many points in 6.9 seconds.
Yep, well, that's what they need right there.
Welch will take a three. No good. Ball goes out, and that's going to do it right there. What a ball game.
Great game by both teams.
Great game. Ludington falls short to their county rivals, 37-32. But I would say, compared to last year's game, Big Country at Mason County Central, Ludington girls played a much, much better ball game tonight than the one last year where the Spartans really took it to us. This is a very good Mason County Central ball team. Yep. They moved to 4-0 on the year, and our Orioles fall to 3-2. And with that said, we're going to step aside. We'll return in 60 seconds with the Smith & Eddy post-game show right here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Big Country, Matthew Westhouse, Julia Havman, and Claire Allen, the Oriole Sports Network in collaboration with 102.7 WMOM. One heck of a girls' high school basketball game against county rivals, and the Spartans of Mason County Central prevail by the score of 37-32 to move to 4-0 on the season. Ludington girls fall to 3-2. Ludington girls are 3-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division, but their two losses coming out of conference. Even though Mason County Central is a West Michigan Conference team, they're over in the Rivers Division. Ludington was outscored 11-10 in that fourth quarter. Looking at it from a game, you look at Big Country, Mason County Central jumped out to a 10-0 lead after the first quarter. Ludington came back, outscored the Spartans 16-8 in that second quarter. They trailed by 2 at half, 18-16. They were outscored 8-6 in the third, so they were down by 4 entering the fourth quarter at 26-22. They get outscored 11-10 in the fourth, and they fall 37-32.
Yeah, Scottville, they just came out hotter in the beginning, and that was really what helped them. Ludington played great defense, and in the last 3 quarters, their offense was moving too, but there just wasn't much they could do to come back from that lead. I don't think they ever held the lead throughout the game, but they were always within reaching distance.
Exactly. Close game. After that first quarter, it became a close game as we got near towards halftime. Yep. Scoring tonight for the Spartans, Jaden Baker had 3 points, 7 for Jessica Peterson, 6 for Grace Weinert, 3 for Eva Radel, 12 points tonight for Mallory Miller, and 6 for Ren Nelson. For the Ludington Orioles, 2 for Jenna Skiba, 6 for Eliana Jeruzel, 8 for Emma McKinley, 5 for Carly Mesher, and 11 points tonight for Jordan Anderson. I thought it might have been Jordan Anderson's best game she's played this season.
I agree. She was definitely a standout tonight on the offensive and defensive end. And then Emma McKinley, too, at the end in the fourth quarter, hitting back-to-back threes, really keeping us in the game. That was exciting.
It was tenacious. It was relentless defense from both teams up and down the court. And you'd see a 37-32 game, and you're like, oh, what a yawner. Farthest from the truth with this game, Big Country, at 37-32.
Definitely. It was fast-paced. I know some of those shots just were in and out. That easily could have been a much higher scoring game with the pace and the amount of shots that were put up.
JV game tonight. Ludington wins a thriller 58-54 in overtime, and Big Country did a lot of the fourth quarter with me, and he also did the overtime. And that was a fun JV game, one of the more exciting competitive JV games I've covered in a long time.
Yeah, that was really cool to see too, because it was running late. The gym was pretty packed. I'm sure a lot of those girls on that team were enjoying having a full gym for their game.
Want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Of course, Smith & Eddy Insurance, the exclusive sponsor of our post-game show. We'll be joined shortly by Oriole head coach Warren Stowe. We want to remind you, Big Country and myself and Julia and Claire will all be back with you tomorrow, Oriole Nation, from Montague. Boys JV, boys varsity basketball action, a key West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup, and we could see history in the making tomorrow night, Big Country. First and foremost, we want an Oriole victory.
Yep.
Then we want to see a great performance. When don't we have a great performance from Sunshine David Schillinger? But if we get to see a 31-point performance tomorrow night, he will tie Mike Larson's all-time Ludington boys scoring record of 1,336 points. Sunshine right now stands at 1,305 career points. If he gets 32, the record is his.
That would be pretty sweet. I know Dave has been looking forward to this moment. I mean, before he was even playing in high school. So Yeah, he's just a great player, and he deserves it. So.
Well, I got a story to tell you, Big Country. I don't know if I've ever shared it with you as we wait for Coach Warren Stowe. I was covering a JV varsity game, and it might have been a varsity. It was some years back, and Jay Schillinger was in the stands, and I was talking to Mike Larson and a couple other guys, and Jay comes over, and he goes, Scoop, that's Mike. I said, yeah, that's Mike Larson there. So he brings David up, and that's the first time I met David. David was in elementary school.
Oh, wow.
He looks at David, he goes, that's the guy right there. That's the Ludington Legends scoring record that you want to break. And he was in grade school at the time. Big Country's going to give the headsets. Coach Warren Stowe joining us right now. Coach Stowe, one heck of a girls varsity basketball game there amongst county rivals. We knew it would be a close one tonight. We knew we'd have a dandy of a ball game, which we did. And I know your girls are bummed out because there's nothing that hurts more, except for maybe losing to Manistee, your arch rival, than losing to your county rival. But they have nothing to be ashamed about. They gave great effort tonight. You saw the passion in their games. I thought it was Jordan Anderson's best game of the season, and they never stopped fighting, even though they were down 10-0 at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, and that, I 100% agree with what you just said. We battled for 4 quarters. Offensively, it was a slow start, but on the defensive end, I thought, we held fast for 32 minutes and kind of were who we were. And once we could get a bucket to go, we could get into some of our pressure, and that definitely helped. And we battled, and you're right, it does sting, it does hurt, but my mindset is steadfast on getting better, and games like this make you better.
No doubt about it. Mason County Central, they got a nice team over there. You look at, you talk about the Mallory Miller, but they also have Grace Weinert, looks like a pretty darn good little ball player, Jessica Peterson, Eva Radel, and then, of course, Ren Nelson.
Yeah, they're a great team. They've got great players. They're well coached, and it's just you can't have the start that you have there to go scoreless in the first quarter and always expect to be able to claw out of that. And we got it back to within 2 or maybe even, and it's just hard to maintain that. So. Some of that's on me. Maybe I should have called a timeout there in the first, but, just my personality is to try to let girls play through that. I know who we are on the defensive end, and a 10-point lead, I know what we can do. It's not like insurmountable.
Yeah.
But maybe I should have got one and just been a little more prepared, and that's all on me. To play a girl like Mallory Miller, you can never give her any space, and that's a different thing if you don't normally see girls like that all the time. But you're better because of it, because as this postseason goes along, you're going to see girls like her every night.
I think you're being a little bit too hard on yourself, Coach, because you know your team better than anybody. And you called some timeouts tonight. I thought were great timeouts with the timing on there.
Yeah.
And I thought your team did a much better job on Miller as the game progressed. In fact, you look at that second quarter, you and your girls outscored Mason County Central 16-8 and went into the half only 2 points down.
Yeah, and they went man a lot of that second half, and I'm not certain that we had, I hate to say stuff without seeing the film, but I'm not sure we had a possession of great offense in that second half where, we were getting the ball top side and moving it and making really good decisions. I'm not sure that we saw that.
Emma McKinley, what can you say about your senior guard? You look at her and Carly Mesher. They're quite a dynamic duo.
Yeah, they're really great players, and they empty their cup, no doubt about it. I thought Emma played really great tonight, hitting shots like she's been doing and just being a leader. And same thing with Carly. They came out kind of in that extended 2-3, and it wasn't the same defense that we saw against Grand Haven, but it wasn't buzzy like that. But she didn't dribble into traps, right? She didn't engage, or she didn't marry those traps. She stayed spaced, and that was really nice to see.
Aliana Jerusalem with a great game as well. You look at those up and down the court. Big Country and I were just talking before you came up here, Coach. Normally you see a 37-32 game, and you're like, oh, man, that must have been a yawner. Farthest thing from a yawner tonight, this 37-32 game. The action was nonstop up and down the court. 2 county rivals clawing and scratching. They were trying to get every inch of real estate they could get.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and that's a good team, and that's what you expect in a game like this, a Ludington-Scottville game. And, I'm just bummed that we weren't on the tail or the top of it. But like I said, my mindset is on growth, and we're going to be better because of this. And we can get a little rest here and head to Detroit and play some really good teams.
I was just going to hit on that now. Your portion of your conference over now until after the holidays. But now you go back to Detroit, a place that you were 2 years ago. The boys team not going this year. They're going to Grand Haven where they were last year.
Yeah.
But your girls are going there, and they get Bay City, John Glenn, and they also get Ann Arbor Pioneer.
Yeah, so
And,
two really good teams. I haven't really. I've watched just snippets of both of them. I've got all the film. I haven't watched it yet, but Bay City John Glenn is a really good team that looks to pressure you for 32 minutes, and then Ann Arbor Pioneer looks to have two really talented forwards. So we'll have our hands full with that.
28th and 29th of December.
Correct.
Okay, and I'll talk to one of your parents or a couple of your parents, make sure we're getting reports so we can get that up on the OSN and Oriole Nation can check that out.
Definitely.
We may be, it all depends on what Sunshine Schillinger does tomorrow night. We may be in Grand Haven for that tournament for the opener and maybe the second game too. Coach Shank has not decided yet on that. He's our director of the OSN and our producer. So, but you go into this break before you play those teams you're talking about with a 3-2 record, but 3-0. Important thing is 3-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division.
We're happy to have that. Just learn and try to get better, and that's that. That's all you can do. You know what I mean? So we'll go back to the drawing board, and there was a lot of really good tonight. That's a Scottville team that I bet you is averaging 60-some points a game. So, to hold them to 37 is good. We just got to find a way to generate some offense, and I think we have opportunities to do that. We just have to be a little bit more patient in the half court.
Two quick things, Coach. When if I was to say to you before the game, hey, you'll hold Mallory Miller to 12 and Ren Nelson to 6, so you held the two players there to 18, you probably would have said, well, we got a whale of a shot at winning this game tonight, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, I mean, if I were a betting man and you told me that, I would say we won the game. Correct. Yes. Yes, I would.
Okay. And then the last thing I wanted to bring up before I let you go here, you've got to be so proud of Jordan Anderson and her maturation. The footwork, there's no comparison to last year. Her footwork and the way she's being aggressive, taking the ball to the hoop, that's got to make you super proud.
Yeah, it does. Jordan's a really great kid and a really great athlete and a really good basketball player, and I'm lucky to have her. And she played probably 30 minutes today. I tried to get her in and out with Ren in the first half there, but then there came a point where I just rolled with it. So really proud of her. She played her hearts out, and they all played their hearts out.
They did.
Proud of them all. But she's had a really great start to the season.
Coach, enjoy the holidays.
Thank you.
Good luck to you and the girls
at
Detroit.
Yes, we'll get you all the info, and we'd love to get the scores up there so people following along.
You say you'll be at Romulus High School.
Romulus High School.
Romulus.
Yep.
By the way, if you happen to run into the Romulus varsity boys basketball coach, talk nice to me, and maybe you could try to get me a Romulus boys basketball jersey for my
when
collection.
I was at Allen Park, we played Romulus in the districts, the boys, and it was Nate Oates, the head coach of Alabama.
Very good.
He was there about 6 years ago, coaching Romulus High School.
We'll have to chat more about that, Coach, over lunch.
So, thanks for being here. Go O's.
You're welcome. Go O's. That's Coach Warren Stowe. His girls played their hearts out tonight, but they come up short against their county rivals, the Spartans of Mason County Central, by the score of 37-32. JV action tonight. Ludington wins in overtime, 58-54. Pretty gall-darn good night of basketball, Big Country. Your final thoughts?
Great night of basketball. There's a lot of hard-fighting girls out there. It's good to see the JV team come away with a win. Lots of great individual performances tonight.
Make sure you check out the Oriole Sports Network page later tonight. Oriole Nation will have all the statistics up there with the scoring by quarters, all that good stuff, area scores of interest on the OSN. And with that said, for our executive producer and director, Thad Shank, for Chris Nicholas down at WMOM, and for my sidekick tonight, Big Country, Matthew Westhouse, and I can't forget my technical engineer doing a fantastic job with the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Get a little bit going too fast right there. Julia Havman, and definitely can't forget our OSN camera woman, Claire Allen. This is Todd Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, saying so long from Hawley Gymnasium. Once again, your final scores in the JV game, Ludington 58, Mason County Central 54. In the varsity game, Mason County Central 37, Ludington 32. Good night, Oriole fans, and we'll be back with you tomorrow night, right back. Or actually, we'll be at Montague, boys JV and boys varsity basketball. Until then, have yourselves a great Monday evening. Good night.
You've been listening to high school sports here on the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. This high school sports event was brought to you by House of Flavors Manufacturing, House of Flavors Restaurant, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Indian Summer Co-op, Smith & Eddy Insurance. Also in part by PM Builders, Benedict's Collision, Lundquist Furniture, Crown and Cork Waterfront Kitchen, Ludington Paint and Glass. In addition, today's game is brought to you by Urca Auto Center, Team Jamie Loney 5-Star Real Estate, McGee Insurance, Ludington Chiropractic, and Groundworks Landscaping. Join us again for more high school sports with the partnership between Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.